what do we do now? Everything is sort of turned upside down over the last few days, and our adventurers, or maybe Bery's Burly boys, are still attempting to find their feet. Having a new home base is certainly a good start. However, one of the neighbors seems to have rubbed Scratch the wrong way, and she didn't seem to take much of a liking to Tempest either. The group decided to pursue a connection to Rhodor's ward, Alphonse, by writing him a note telling him that they found the whereabouts of his father, Bayard, and to meet all of them, outside the pub called Trial and Error once he's received the letter. Now, all that's left is to figure out how to get him this letter. Hello everyone, I am your Dungeon Master Rosario Mastrangelo, and as always, welcome to Aerodwell.
What's up, everybody?
Alright, what's up, everyone? It is another beautiful hump day. I am back with these fine gentlemen. We are down one mat bump today, but we will be rocking and rolling. Anyway, you guys, when we left off, are in the capital district, the council district, and are potentially trying to create a distraction to get into the council building, to try and break in there. It seems that Tempest and Mark are creating, or in the first steps of maybe creating a distraction. What would you guys all like to do?
I'm punching Mark.
All right, roll the hit.
All right, we're keeping this plan. I like it.
I'm gonna let him hit me.
No. Oh, okay.
Right.
And I'm gonna sell it.
All right, so roll your unarmed damage.
Yes, I can do that.
I don't know if you have to roll. I think it's just one.
It might, yeah, it's probably just one for you.
I have a -1 in strength.
That's crazy. It actually heals me a little.
No, you take 1 damage as he punches you.
Yeah, I roll with it and like stumble back a bit, and then I'm gonna charge in and try and pick him up by the lapels and like kind of hoist him in the direction of the door that we're trying to get into, such that like either the guards get out of the way or I'm shoving him into the guards.
Got you. So you guys wouldn't be on like the same plane as them at the moment, so you'd have to go like up some steps, but you can definitely start going in that direction. And start heading up.
Oh god, we have to fight upstairs.
You could pick me up. Are you kidding me? I'm a wizard. I'm like a half elf too, so I'm real skinny.
So
yeah, I mean
the goal is still to lift him.
With the context of the space, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna hoist him and like whisper in his ear, "Run away, get in front of the door, then fight me," and then like shove him towards the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna dramatically fall up the stairs towards the door.
Yeah, like so you kind of just like fall on like the bottom steps. And as you do, you see one of the guards kind of looks to like the one over to him, who nods, and he'll just take a crossbow off of his back and hold it, assuming that you guys have seen this, and that will be enough of a deterrent to try anything further.
I'm gonna like back up the stairs to try and like back up into the guard.
Yeah. So as you approach, if you keep going up the stairs, he'll point the crossbow down towards you. Not another step. You take your fight elsewhere, man.
What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me?
Yes.
That's some kind of guarding.
How close is he to the door? How close are we?
You guys would probably be about like 15 feet, like in between 10-15 feet, but mechanically 15.
15 feet from the door. Okay.
You gotta throw me.
Oh damn! Did I get rid of
or sorry, Tempest would be 15. You'd have to be at least 20 if you're right next to him.
I thought I had darkness, but I don't have darkness anymore. Shoot. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I could probably take a crossbow bolt if we have to.
I'll take one. It's fine.
Yeah, shoot. Mark is Mark's gonna wrestle with Tempest and like still like get him in a grapple, like once again by the lapels, but he's gonna like tumble towards the guard such that his back is to the guard, so that if he fires, if he loses the bolt, Mark takes the hit, not Tempest.
Yeah, as you do this, the other one will also take out a sword and shield and kind of walk forward, and the crossbow bolt will fly in this moment.
Once that happens, I'd like to open the door.
So you still wouldn't be anywhere near the door. You'd have to walk up these same stairs and get to them.
I thought I was already up there, but like by their feet, by the guards' feet.
Oh, he was being a little kitty cat, right?
He was being a kitty cat, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. You want to open the door? They still will clearly see you. It's not like you're hidden or anything.
Oh, I was hoping they would all be looking at that. Okay, all right.
I mean, the door would open. Like they're not looking at you, but they would notice the door opening.
Okay, I'm small. I feel like I'm small enough that I can dart without them seeing me. Okay, I open the door, and then the second there's enough room for me to slip in, I just slide in there.
Yeah, you're going, since these guys are hostile and you would be leaving this dude's range, he's gonna go ahead and turn around and try to take a swipe at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. This plan, I don't think it's gonna work. We did not think through enough how to get into this building.
You guys are breaking into one of the most important buildings in the whole entire capital at the moment. This would be potentially punishable by whatever the fuck they wanted to punish you with.
I guess our intent was cause distraction so Rogue can sneak in, but if that's not possible, then I guess we give up.
It's not that it's not possible, it's just not what you're doing right now.
Oh.
Yes, you should probably roll for stealth before you try to go in the room, though. Like, you should specify you want to go into stealth.
Did I not specify that last round?
No, you said you were just gonna walk into the door.
I am so sorry. I thought I specified that last session because I'm me. And I will accept the consequences of my actions.
Oh my god.
So that's honestly my goat right there.
Because I don't think the intent was necessarily to be sneaky. It was to be a cat and get close and then get in. But
I think that might have been a misunderstanding because he's a cat, but also a person. So he's trying to sneak and be a cat.
Well, yeah, but he just never asked. Never mind.
So yeah. I think that was the miss. He's
There's a lot that I was assuming and implying and did not explicitly say, and that's my fault.
So am I getting shot with a crossbow or what?
No, yeah, absolutely. I was just wondering if there was anything else that's potentially happening here. I don't know what's going on with the door. I don't know if that had been resolved.
No, I think Dustin said he's holding his L on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that meant he was still deciding to try and open the door or not, though.
No, I'm still gonna try and open the door.
Word. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I need here. So this guy's definitely gonna swing and try and hit you. But this was gonna be for Ryan. Yeah, the crossbow bolt's gonna be a 24 to hit, or 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And then this guy's gonna turn and swing, and he's gonna give 2 swings at you, Scratch. The first one is probably gonna miss. It's a 12 to hit.
It does miss.
Yeah, and then he's gonna miss both times. So he's gonna take
That
2
guy's
swings
trying
at
to
you.
hit a cat.
As he sees the door open and you slip in. You do get to slip in, however. The rest of you see him then kind of whip around and take out a sending stone, and he's not too quiet about what he has to say. He goes, "We're being attacked. Council building. 6 or 7 infiltrators. They have a cat. He's inside the building."
Oh, hold on. The rest of us are not like involved.
Yeah,
This
they're
is
not even
these
there.
two and him. We're all spread out hiding.
This is an
That
us
was-
problem.
Yeah, that was last session. We all were like, we're not standing in a group. We're all kind of
Right,
hiding
so
and
you
letting
guys-
this happen.
All right, so I was watching that before. You guys did not. You guys weren't in a group. I get that, but you guys weren't all hiding.
Yeah.
Other than Sunny White.
No, we
flying.
weren't. So okay, let's. We were trying to
Right, we can
not
do that
be
now, but,
seen
like-
as a group.
Right, if
So
you guys
there's-
want
I
to
don't- it
hide,
doesn't-
I
it
need to
wouldn't
know
make
that
sense
because
for them
hiding
to
is a
all-
check involved. If you guys don't
Well,
ask
we're
to
not
hide,
hiding. We're not actively stealthing. We are pretending to be people that are. We just are not involved.
Well,
in this.
because there's like a public square outside of this,
Yeah.
yeah. So we previously we had all just been hanging out,
doing our own
average
thing.
citizens
Right.
as far as
okay.
anyone is concerned.
They're just okay. So right, so they're not going to pull you on it. There just aren't many other people here at the moment either. So they're gonna now that these guys are alert, even though they're not. It'll change what he says. Yes, they're still going to be not too kind to anybody in this moment because you guys are now all at a crime scene. So just let that be known.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
But he
Definitely
still says what he
we are
says
not.
about what's going on about these two and the third being a cat.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. I'm pretty sure I was flying or like away.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure you were still in the
I
area,
don't-
but you were up watching.
Yeah.
But also, I think not in your suit as well.
No, I was not. I was not wearing my cloak.
Yeah.
How much damage do I take from this bolt?
Oh right, I did not roll his crossbow bolt damage. I apologize. He's got this crossbow. 10 damage, 10 piercing.
Okay, what with it having gone down, I guess.
I guess first of all, in this moment, again, I should stress this every time I say this. This doesn't mean combat has to ensue, but we should roll initiative at this point.
I mean, I'm not gonna take any combative actions. I don't know if Tempest intends to.
No. No.
Then maybe we hold that.
So Mark is going to just like with that just drop character and say, thank you very much for witnessing our street performance. We are the Last Reach players. We're going to be playing in Bryant Park every weekend, twice on Sundays.
It's at this point in this little thing, he the one with the sword is going to attempt to kind of turn and kick you, and he's going to say, then keep it on the street and off our steps. And he's going to try and kick you down off of the thing. It's going to be a shove check, essentially. So if you can make a contested athletics.
Got you.
Rude.
Oof. That is a 22.
22. Yeah, there's nothing I can add on to that. That's gonna matter.
So he's going to kick you. He's going to push you like back 5 feet, but since you're downstairs, you're going to tumble back an extra 5.
Okay.
Keep your performance down there, and we won't have any more problems.
Mark's gonna try to like roll to his feet, and as he does, gonna healing word himself with probably gonna drop a full 3rd level spell slot on it.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I hit that twice, didn't I? Why didn't it roll then? Where'd that go? Oh, right, because I have to. Oop. Okay, so I heal back up to full, and I'm gonna pull the crossbow bolt out from like where it had pierced me, but as if I'm pulling it out of my inside pocket, take a bow, drop the bolt, and fuck right off.
You hear this guy you hear him kind of mutter, "Yeah, get your shit out of here or whatever. And he seems kind of flustered and thrown off. Meanwhile, the other one is going to run inside. Scratch, you sneak in the door. There you see like 3 hallways essentially that go out to your left, right, and ahead of you. Which way do you go?
I'm gonna go straight ahead. We're trying to, I want to be fast, but I also want to be stealthy.
I mean, you
Because I want to run and hide basically as soon as I can.
Stealthy more important because you can roll a check
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, you could like. Plus, you're a cat, so you can like get into like a small space. You know, you can do cat things. But
You can lick your
agree.
balls.
I think you should focus more on the stealth aspect of this and less on like the speed.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight ahead as stealthy as I can.
Yeah, so when you say stealthy, how do you want to hide as a cat? Are you trying to actually find a place to hide and then stay put, or are you trying to appear as a cat and just walk through the building?
Oh no, he said there's a cat about. I'm going to hide.
Make a perception check. You would have been inside by the point he said that. He said that to they definitely would have heard that. We'll see if you were able to hear that as well.
18.
You heard him say something about a cat.
Okay, so I assume I'm just going to assume that they are mentioning something about cats. I'm just, but still, knowing how poorly that went outside, I'd like to hide.
Yeah. So there are a couple rooms on either side of this hallway that you're running towards, and there's also seemingly like a bigger open, some sort of space, lobby, some open area at the end of the hall. What would you like to do? Where would you like to find a fireplace?
Towards the lobby.
Word. So yeah, you run past a whole bunch of doors. This hallway is, we'll say about 25 feet long. We'll say 25 feet long.
Okay.
How much
What's in
movement
the
do you
lot?
have by the end of this? If
Oh.
I know we're not in turn order, but I just want to ask. I'm just essentially, what's your movement speed?
I know my move speed is whatever, like 30.
Word. Yeah. So you get to the end of the hall and you get to this lobby and you see actually before you even see it, you hear that there are certainly people speaking in this open space up ahead. You hear at least 3 voices. And
Okay.
also, since you're indoors, it's pretty here. You also hear like the clattering of like weapons on hips and armor.
Okay, I want to like, as I try to enter, I want to hug the wall basically, stay low to the ground and like stay as close to the wall as I can as I enter the lobby.
Okay, so you're still trying to enter the lobby now. There's no immediate space for cover. There are places to hide here, but entering will potentially get you seen.
Okay, how many rooms did I run past?
Let's say 2 on one side, 3 on the other.
Let's see.
Did any of them already look open?
None of them were already open, though.
What kind of door handles do they have?
Can you climb walls?
I don't think I can like.
They have like
I don't think
straight
I can,
handles
like,
that you
climb
twist
walls like Spider-Man.
down and in towards the right to push open a door.
Oh man, I know cats can open doors, but I don't think they can open those kind of doors.
Hey, well, my cats open my door sometimes.
No, yeah, I'm gonna try and enter, but yes, see, low to the ground as possible, make myself as flat as possible, and really hugging right, nice and tight to the wall. So I'm basically like, what do you call that thing on like the bottom of a wall? The molding?
Yeah, it's called
Floorboard?
molding. It's called molding, or also known as baseboard.
This guy used to sell tile. Who the fuck did he know?
I sell construction material. I know what that shit is.
Fucking yeah. So you're gonna still. I'm gonna have you roll a stealth at disadvantage. As you try to enter this room unseen. You're not exactly hiding, but you are trying to still remain unseen at the moment. See how.
That's
well
a
you
22. Oh, disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Shit.
Yes.
Shit! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Yeah, 17.
Ooh.
17. Yeah. So you try to like slink in the room, and you don't see them turn or anything, and you see a bunch of places now that you could probably like dart to and hide, but as you're doing this, you hear them turn to each other and go, I guess we're on shutdown now. We're looking for a black cat, I guess. Fan out. I'm calling in reinforcements.
What is the closest thing to me that I can hide behind?
There's like a little almost like bar style desk that has like an opening flap that would block like a person from walking in. They'd have to lift it, but you could kind of run right underneath.
I'm gonna do that.
Yep. So you can go ahead and make another stealth check as 2 of these guards are going to fan out, and you hear this other guard begin to like call in for more guards to come to the building.
That's an 18.
All right. So as these guys are ducking out, these 2 you see these 2 run out the building or run out the room, and the other one is still stood in this building. What would you like to do?
He's still there?
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Where is he in the room?
On the other side. What are you looking for? What do you mean?
I just like how far is he from me, basically?
Oh, okay, yeah. He would be about like maybe 10, 15 feet from you. 15 feet.
15 feet.
I forgot. I gotta be 10 feet. It's not that big a room.
I'd like to try and like peek from where I am to just get a better bearing of what's in the room. I'd like to stay hidden.
Yeah, there's nothing that you feel like you wouldn't have seen in this room. Like you walked in, you saw the whole room. Now you're in this part. You don't feel like you would gain any more information about the room.
Well, like, is there another hallway leading out?
You would have seen that there's definitely hallways on the other side. You don't see any doors, but there's hallways that lead out to the left and ahead of you. You would have seen that already, though.
Okay. How far is he from those hallways?
He's kind of like in between them. Like you'd have to go by him to get past to either one of them. Certainly.
Are there any places where like a shadow is cast?
What's your intention? Is it like for dim light, or are you just
I'm
trying to stay in
basically
shadows?
Dart into the shadow, and I'm hoping I'm dark enough that I blend into the shadow.
Got you. You can still attempt to roll stealth and do that, but it's not going to give you any advantage on the stealth or anything. But you can. There are definitely shadowy areas you can try to use to.
I want to try and like. Is there? Dip. Hang on. Do I have? Oh man, I've always wanted to do this. Where do I have my items?
It's the bag of balls, because that's also my favorite thing as a rogue.
Okay, I want some ball bearings.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The best rogue item in the game.
And just throw them down the hallway I came in from.
So, my question to you, as far as equipment goes, your weapons and stuff being your size, sure, cool.
Shit, I'm naked.
Ball bearings. How are you carrying around a bunch of ball bearings?
Doesn't matter. I'm naked.
That big.
I'm naked. I just forgot I'm naked.
Yeah, you also took everything off to be a cat.
God damn it.
I don't even think you have. Yeah, you don't even have your sword, your weapons, or anything. Yeah.
You should like hide in like a drawer.
Yeah, but he's still gonna be like, wait for him to leave. He's like
Yeah.
standing forward.
Yeah, just wait
So?
it out.
Eventually they'll be like, we can't find him. Must have been the wind, and they'll leave.
Yeah,
Skyrim
that's how guards work, right?
All right, I guess I'm gonna hang tight.
Nah,
then
this
for
is
now.
not Assassin's Creed's levels of stealth.
Well, no, but I'm thinking a little bit more advanced. But
they're
eventually
not-
the stealth.
The
thing
door's
goes
not
away.
going to close. You're going to break line of sight, and they're like, "Huh? Was there someone here? Are my eyes deceiving me?"
Is there
Must have been the wind.
Is there like a drawer in the desk I can open?
Yeah. You can certainly try and hide in the desk if you'd like.
No, I just want to see what's in the drawer.
Oh yeah, you open up a drawer and you just see like files and like stacks of paper.
It's just paper.
Well, like there's like not like loose paper unwritten on. Like there's just like files and shit in here.
No, I know, but it's just paper.
Yeah.
Damn. There's no ancient paper clips.
No.
I can't find a.
Are you
I
looking
can't
for
find, like, a
something?
highlighter or
Are you looking for something in particular for a certain purpose?
I'm trying to find something that I can throw down a hall to make him think there's someone down the hall.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of things you can grab
Trying to
and
do the
throw.
hitman thing. Yeah.
Well, like, okay, well, I like to grab one of those things then.
Yeah. If you want to do something, just be upfront with me. I'll tell you if you can do it or not. Yeah. So you can.
Okay,
So
great.
there's any number
So
of
look for
things
something
around
like
you can
that.
grab. You will have to potentially reveal yourself to try and grab something to throw it, though. You have to break stealth to grab something to throw it, and it essentially is what I'm saying.
Okay, I haven't used this feat yet, so I just want to double check it.
What feat are you using? Or attempting to use?
Skulker?
Oh yeah, I don't think that's more an in-combat feat. I don't think that's gonna really do much for you.
God
either.
damn it. Okay, never mind. I was hoping that would come in handy. Okay. All right. So I want to try and grab something in the drawer that I can like throw, like down the hall that I came in from, to try and like distract or make him or like just deceive him.
Yeah, so you can grab like any one of those like files are heavy enough that they would like thud on the floor if you threw them. There's any number of like ink wells and stuff like that that are all full of ink and stuff that you could toss. There's just a whole bunch of number of like office equipment, so you can just essentially throw anything you fancy that you might find in an office here.
Something like an inkwell seems like the best because it's heavy enough that would make a decent sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to grab one of the inkwells, and then like toss it down the hall.
Yep. So just go ahead and make another stealth check for me as you go to toss this.
Yeah.
What he's here for.
12.
Or not.
All right. So yeah, you go and toss this, and you're able to toss it, and like you duck down in time, but he kind of your timing was kind of off. He kind of turns clearly before it hit, like he was turning on his own accord, not because of the inkwell. And it goes down and shatters down the hall to it. Now his right. It was on his left when his back was to you. Now his right. Now he's facing you. And he kind of looks to it and then looks back in the direction it came from and says, and you'll hear him take out a sword and say, "Main lobby, report back." And you hear him start to approach. He has yet to see you, but you hear him beginning to approach the desk.
Remember, you're a cat.
And you did hear them.
Balls.
And you did hear him say something about a cat when you ran in, though.
Okay, I am going to jump in the drawer now.
Yeah, go ahead. You jump in the drawer. This guy kind of he goes to turn the corner, and when he doesn't see it, he like backs up immediately, and takes a stance you can't see, but you hear him kind of clamber back into the room, and then you don't hear anything. You kind of hear him stood still for a moment, and a few moments later, you begin to hear more footsteps come in. More than just two people this time. You hear what must have been the reinforcements that were called. You hear countless, at least inside at least. It's hard to get the numbers because the sounds kind of echo in the room. But a bunch of people. And you hear him say, "It's behind the desk or in it. I haven't moved. He couldn't be anywhere else. I haven't seen him, but I know he has to be here. Someone is. He threw that inkwell." And he kind of points over to the splattered ink on the floor. And you hear the unsheathing of a bunch of weapons, and you hear one set of footsteps approaching you from either side of the desk. What would you like to do?
Oh shit!
Tempest cast fireball on the building.
He doesn't know that I'm doing this.
I know, but if he did,
Oh man, I wish we had sending stones. Oh man, what the hell do I do?
Doesn't matter, you get naked.
Oh, dude.
I think you should, if you get caught, just like really cat it up. Like just be a fucking cat.
That was my instinct. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start licking my balls.
Yes. Hey,
God.
hey, I can't believe I'm saying this. Go ahead and make a performance check to lick your balls.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's
Suck
crazy.
your own dick too.
And you can do it with advantage.
Thank
Oh
God.
hell yeah, dude! Come on, big numbies, big numbies.
12.
So,
Wait, I think I have inspiration still.
do you? You should have a
Let's
mark on your
go, my
character sheet if
goat.
you do.
Bye, goat. Come on.
I haven't used yet.
What?
I haven't inspiration.
Yeah,
I haven't
I
used
still
yet.
have one.
I would say,
too.
yeah. If you have
I
one,
think he gave them out last session.
yeah, if you have it marked, go ahead and unmark it and you burn it. Use that bitch.
Come on, Scratch. Come
Don't
on,
remind me
Scratch.
how to
You
use
got this.
inspiration.
You just roll again.
You just spend it and you get advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
So you like re-roll your thing.
Yes.
Come on.
Nat 20
Hey.
on the reroll is ridiculous. I love it.
My balls.
I love
Dude,
it.
this is what I live for.
Celebration.
This
I love it. So yeah, you're like full. Oh my god, hold on. I'm sorry, camera. I'm sorry, viewers. You're like full leg out stretch, just giving yourself
that.
a good look.
There's no way that's the guy.
And as the drawer opens, like you just give him like those kitty eyes that Puss in Boots used to use to disarm people in the movies.
Yep.
And the first guard that looks at you, you see his demeanor drop immediately, and he just kind of goes, "Oh, I mean, it's just a cat, guys." And he reaches down. He's gonna kind of he's gonna pick up at first, kind of like by like the back of your neck, like the scruff behind the back of your neck, and he's gonna lift you and kind of hold you up. And you see so many guards in this room, and he kind of just holds you up. Look at him, guys. He's kind of adorable. And you see
I'm
them.
gonna keep the Puss in Boots guys.
You see them all kind of relax. They don't like put their weapons away, but they all relax, seeing that the cat is in hand. What are we supposed to do with them? Like we supposed to hold them or something? We just chuck them out, right?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you're naked, where's the note?
I put it in my mouth.
Okay,
He
so
did.
you left it.
He did.
Okay.
I was not. You had the note this whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
He put it up before we started the whole distraction
In my
thing
mind,
last
in
session.
my mind, it's not like in my mind. It wasn't like hanging out. In my mind, I folded it enough. I kind of just like hit it.
I think he said it, and I remember. I think it was me. I made a dip joke or something.
It's massively uncomfortable. You just got like little paper cuts on the inside of your mouth right now.
Okay, it's gonna suck for a while.
Dude, spit that shit out.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just like tucked away in there, but it kind of holds you up and just goes, "So what?" And all the guards kind of like look around, and there's like, just get rid of him, right? And you make sure you don't come back here again, little guy. And he kind of looks at you, and he'll go and like boop you.
When he touches me like that, I give him a little.
Aww. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? Listen. And he kind of holds him up to you, to the other guys, and they're all like, "All right, let's go." And they're all like, "This is cute, but we can't believe we just got called for a fucking cat."
I try like my best to like. He's holding for the sky. I try to like cuddle him. I try to like use my head to try and like get him to pet me.
Since the way he's holding you is like he thinks like you're just trying to like get out of his hand. He goes, "Oh no, come here," and he'll kind of just like he'll hold you like closer and like this.
Okay, when he does that, I purr even harder. I'm just like, and I get all cozy up to him. I really nuzzle him.
And so they'll start to like go to walk towards the front door. He goes, "I think we should keep him, guys. I might bring him back to the barracks. This might become our new pet. We gotta name him if we're gonna do that, though." And they begin to leave the building. If you guys are still outside, you see a bunch of guards. You guys had seen a bunch of guards run in. You now see these guards running out, or walking out. And one of them is just kind of holding and petting Scratch. They seem enamored with him.
Somebody get a picture.
As soon as I see them holding Scratch, I'd like to run up to them and be like, "Oh my god, you guys found my cat! Thank you! I've been looking all over for him."
Hold on.
They all kind of look around, and the one holding it just goes, "Darn it! What's your name, kid? Yeah, this is a beautiful cat you have here."
Oh, thanks. I'm Epek. His name is Scratch, because when he was younger, he was really feisty, and he would always scratch us. But he's a really good cat, and I opened the door to help my mom with the groceries, and he just ran out, and we've been looking for him all day.
All right, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna need to roll me a deception check, and I'm gonna need you to do it at disadvantage because you used your real names, and these people know you guys. Or the guards, you guys should assume that since you guys have been fucking with the head of the guard, that those who work with them probably will know you.
That
I
could
got
have
a
been
13.
That could have been Scratch's way in.
A 13. They kind of look to you and go, I mean, whatever, kid. You sure you sure you want to let him come back? He seems like he kind of likes me. I wouldn't let him run off.
Oh, oh no, I'd be so sad to lose him. He's such a good boy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
he-
But your mom wouldn't hate to have one less mouth to feed. I'm sure.
I start like putting paws out for Epek. I just start doing like
all right. What's you said his name was Scratch?
Yep.
Oh yeah, well we'll keep an eye out for your Scratch. We'll never forget you.
I do a little.
Oh look, he's
Aw.
waving. Does your cat know
Come on,
common?
Scratch. Nope. That would be crazy.
Yeah, and they
And I'll just like,
run off, and you turn around to just like make sure that you guys got away, and you see all the guards kind of consoling the one that was holding Scratch as his head kind of falls into his hands.
great guy. All right, Scratch, we're free. Cut the shit.
I have never been so embarrassed in my whole life. This was the
Did
most
make blood.
degrading thing I've ever done. Also, real names.
Are you guys away from this like building front now?
Yeah, we're walking away.
Sick. I'm gonna touch down and rejoin you guys. Scratch, did you got inside? Did you drop the note? Did you give him the note?
Are you guys all regrouping at this point too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you
Oh, yeah.
drop on the
As-
ground?
as
Why didn't
long
you
as we
drop on the
weren't
ground or
followed.
something.
Drop it on the ground so some random guard could find it? Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's got the kid's name on it, doesn't it?
Maybe we
it's
can
not an
just, like-
envelope, man.
Maybe we can just like mail it to him. Like, send it to the council building address, and it'll like go through like the proper channels or something.
I imagine they inspect all the mail that comes in and out the building. It seems
it's
like this
just a
plan might
note.
just be a. It seems like this plan is a bust, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's just we'd have to go in. It feels like we'd have to go in guns blazing if we even want to get a chance.
Well, we could just wait for him to come out, or at least those of us who haven't burnt our identities could.
Hee
Yeah, I think the best course of action would be to camp out, stake out the building, find out when he leaves, and follow him.
Yeah, but he's gonna have guards on him no matter what.
At least we'll know where he is. Do we even know if he's in that building?
Don't.
Like right now, at this very moment, are we like even sure he's in there?
Well, that's kind of why we sent you in to check.
Well, I didn't get very far. I had to
That's
do
true.
things that I'm not proud of.
Well, is he an important person? Could we schedule a meeting or something?
Oh, he's definitely an important person. I don't think we can get a meeting with him.
Not
I
with
feel
our
like
names.
he's not important enough where it shouldn't be difficult to get a meeting.
But they know our names, Scratch. They know your names, and Regulus knows our
Yeah,
names.
no thanks to you.
I wasn't there. Also, Regulus has known our names for a while.
I was clearly talking to Epek. Okay, all right.
I think this plan is I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think we have a way to get close enough. Not at this current moment in time. I think we're putting all our eggs in one basket when there's probably
Look, all I'm saying
better
is,
basket.
we gotta tail him. We have a mark. We gotta tail him. It's gonna take a day, but we gotta figure out his schedule.
We do have a mark.
What?
A mark is a con man term.
Is it really?
Yeah, a mark is the guy that you're gonna fuck with.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think it was named after you, buddy.
I fuck with Mark, but I wouldn't call him a Mark.
Oh man.
Anyway, look, that's how you take care of a mark. You tail him, you learn their schedule, you find out where they're gonna be at all times.
You know this.
Work in libraries, Scratch.
Have I worked in a library?
No, I said I work in libraries.
Oh, that's great, buddy. Okay,
I don't know how to do this.
it's you just follow them secretly. That's it.
I feel like me and Bayard should go wait at the tavern.
Well, I mean, like it's not gonna happen today.
I mean, it might.
It's gonna take some time, is what I'm saying.
So I get to hang out at my library I built? I'm in.
I mean, we should probably wait around here to find out when he leaves, if he's even in there.
I mean,
sounds
if he
like
leaves,
you
can't we just,
Yeah.
guys?
So-
If he
sounds
leaves,
like,
can't we just walk up to him and hand him the note?
He's
No, because the guards.
He's gonna have guards on him, Epec. He's not just gonna be walking around by himself.
I mean, we're not attacking him. We're handing him a note.
It don't matter. We didn't try to attack the building, and they still pulled up on y'all.
I mean, Scratch literally tried to sneak in, but that's okay. And then, there was a fight outside. Like, I don't know. I literally
It
think.
was a play.
Okay. Well, I literally think we could just walk up to him and be like, "Here, this is a note for you," and then just dip.
Yeah, we could.
I don't-
Someone could be a messenger, right?
Yeah.
I nominate
It
Sonny.
can't be any of y'all three.
Sonny punched a guy one time. I don't know if it should be him.
I nominate Sonny because he's doing the whole hero thing right now.
Okay, listen,
I
it's
mean-
not a hero thing, all right? I'm just trying to build up
You're
some
wearing,
reputation.
buddy, you're wearing a cape and you're fighting
Not
back.
right now. Not at this very moment in time. And the most
literally
I'm
have
on
a
right
white
now
cape
is-
Do you or do you not have
I'm
a
looking
cape?
at your white cape on.
It's not on at the moment, all right? It's on me. The player is not on. Sorry, this hood's not up, so I'm not in it yet.
Well, Sonny, do you or
Yeah,
do you
put
not
your
have
white
a
hood
cape?
up.
All right. Listen, I'm not here to. I told y'all the plan already. It's to build up reputation in the city, so that way we have a real means of trying to combat the propaganda that's being spewed by the government. If all we do is run around punching things and trying to make bombs, it's not going to work. You have to change the
Whoa,
people's
who's making
minds.
a bomb?
Who's making
Who-
bombs?
The irony coming from you.
I saw Scent working on something in the back room that looked very explosive and like it could split atoms, okay? But anyway,
Oh, right. If you see something, say something. Mr. Stop and Frisk, I know who you are.
it's called learning from your mistakes, okay, Epec? I understand where I messed up before and I evolved as a person. I understand you're young, you'll get there one day.
I mean,
You're
both of our
also young,
families.
kid.
Yeah, both of our families also have rep already, Sonny.
Yeah,
Mr. DM.
your rep, Tempest, right now is currently stained with the fact that there was a attack from your father's drones with the big icon on them.
Okay, my father's is, not me, bitch.
You are his son. I'm sorry, you don't have much rep to go off of. That's
Well, that
how it works.
motherfucker banished me. That's all people know. I'm my own
I don't
entity.
know. I think
I don't think
people
that's
will
how it's gonna go
associate
down,
you.
Tempest.
What rep
the
did
last
we even
thing.
build? You want to hold a rally or something?
And you want me to
Hey,
start
we
holding
can start like that.
this bat for everybody to see? And I point at the dragon disguised as a bat.
Okay,
No.
no. What I'm saying is, if we do good deeds, we can build up our sway with the populace. They all responded very well to the absolutely crazy shit that was being said on that stage.
They feel afraid.
Exactly. They need some way to feel safe. That's all I'm trying to do is make them feel safe, so that way they can actually think through what's going on around them.
Mr. DM, I have a question.
Yes. Yes.
Is there a courier or messenger service in Carradine?
Yeah.
UPS.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Guys, why don't we just use the couriers in the city, and we can just hire one of them to give a note to him.
Yeah, you would know it's just like a chain of ants that travel across Aerodwell that deliver everyone's mail.
Sick.
That's so hype.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan of action. And we can still do the whole, reputation and rebellion
I've been
thing
doing
and
it.
whatever. Yeah, no, I know you're doing great. I'm really proud
I
of how far
appreciate
you've
that.
come as a person and grown. That's really great. Maybe I'll get there one day, as you said. But right now, I think that's probably a good plan.
Felt underhanded there. That was-
Supposed to be listen,
of
I was
all,
just throwing a little verbal jab your way, Epeg, but all right, you came back. I got to give that one to you. That was good. That was good. All
Give
right.
yourself more credit.
So your plan is to use the federal mail service?
Yep.
All right, I'm in.
It's risky, but
Is it more
I
risky
think-
than trying to sneak into the most
Nope.
safely protected building in the entire city?
Well, what does
I
the
didn't
letter
do the-
say? Does it have any of our names? I forgot. Hold
I
on,
can
let
be
me
the eyes in the
find
sky in
letter.
case something starts to go wrong.
Yeah, if we hedge our bets, I think we'll be all right.
So the only thing they
You
could
guys-
find out from this letter, if somebody reads it, is that
Is who it's
somebody
to.
knows about his dad.
Yeah, you guys.
And
you guys
where we're
wrote the
gonna meet
text of
him.
the letter in Aerodwell chat. If you want to revisit that.
Yeah, it does.
Although-
It does contain my name.
It does also contain where we're supposed to meet, which could lead to a setup if the mail gets looked at by
Whoa.
anybody except the person we're trying to get it to.
Let's listen.
We-
We go cop a couple sending stones, and then I can be our eyes in the sky. Let y'all know if things look like they're going south.
Yeah, we could set up, since we know the place ahead of time,
Yeah.
find exits, etc., etc.
I mean, I spent all my money on shelves and trinkets.
On shelves and trinkets?
Yes.
I have a little bit of money. It should be
How
enough
much
to
do
cover
sending
it.
stones cost? I have 2 gold.
Oh, I
Well,
don't have enough
it-
for sending stones.
It doesn't. I mean, we could do things a bit of, we could do things old fashioned.
Yeah, old fashioned, yeah. I mean, if we
I
can get the
brought-
sending
I
stones,
bought rocks to
that'd be
trees.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, if you're an eye in the sky, you could just like drop some shit, drop something noisy. It's an alarm, easy peasy.
Drop one
Yeah.
of the guards.
I could also just
Yeah.
chill a little ways away, at least get some, act as if I see him coming, I can let you know if it looks like he's coming alone or if he's traveling with multiple people. Either way, I think I like this plan. I think it's gonna work.
Okay, do we pay for express shipping too to get it into like tomorrow, or like, what are we doing?
Oh, listen, y'all hold up. Let me see. Do we have express shipping money?
I got 2 gold, 33 silver, and 125 copper.
I have 40 gold total. I think I
How
have
are we even talking about this? What do we?
Surely it's
I
not more
do-
than like 10 gold to ship a letter, right?
Hey,
It can't
Dungeon
even
Master,
be-
did
I
I
feel like it's like a silver piece. Like,
did I
Yeah.
pay for my super cool awesome belt buckle yet?
Yeah, you had paid for. I think you'd put a down payment on it. I believe when
Okay.
they gave it to you, but you hadn't gotten it yet. You have to return to the shop for that. I believe it's the same day still. No, you guys slept at the house. It's the next day.
I
Is
haven't
it
spent my
ready?
money
Do
on
I-
anything
do
that I
I
can
know?
buy.
They said to come back in. I think they said come back in. I actually don't remember when they said come back. We're gonna say they said to come back in 2 days. So that
Alright,
would
we
be.
gotta
so
make
I'll
some
go back.
money.
What's up?
I gotta learn how to start making. We gotta make some money. I gotta learn how to start making potions.
money out of this.
You guys
I
did
have, like-
recently take an assignment with oh fuck, what did I call them?
The Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, I
No,
remember them.
No, not the.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a blade, but they wouldn't let me join.
the group that Tonin told you about with Nairb and Anid.
Yeah, those guys.
Fuck.
I think they're my allies.
What the hell did I call them, bro? The only thing I can think of is the path right now, but that's not what I called
The
them.
shadow fucks.
Yeah, I didn't write it.
The rebellion.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
essentially that.
The network.
The network. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what it
Work.
was.
Yep.
Thank
Yep.
That's some watchdog shit.
you. Yeah. You guys recently took a job with the network. They said they would be reaching out to you to do things for them, and they did mention that you would receive compensation for your work. So you will potentially have jobs coming in for money.
That's good.
Fine, guys. I'm gonna learn to make potions. We'll sell them. It's gonna be great. I got a cauldron. I think that's the first step. I'm trying to get this witch to tell me more, but she's a hard egg to crack.
I could
So-
maybe make some like magical items and like sell them.
Start a business.
But I think
Screw the
it'll. I
zero
think
shit.
they'll kind of wear off. I don't think it'll be like a permanent thing.
We could also do some bounty hunting.
Look at me.
What?
All right, who wants to go bounty hunting? Say I.
Sounds cool.
All right, Mark, we're teaming up. Heroes for
can we-
hire. I'm gonna give him
can
a
we-
high five.
Yeah, let's like put that on the back burner though, right?
Oh, all right. Well,
I'm a scientist.
Tempest, you are a lot of ists, but I don't know if that's one of them.
What? My brain went to fascist, and I was like, hold on now.
And that must be what you are, if that's what you're thinking.
I was thinking more like sadist.
We don't know what he does in his
Racist.
free time. All right. Did you say racist? Hold on now.
Racist.
Capitalist.
Else can be racist, so maybe. I'm half racist.
The elves are pretty fucking racist.
Is your other
They're
half
across the
human?
board.
Because then you're definitely full racist.
Oh shit, I'm full racist. Yeah, damn it.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's just be glad there's no orcs in the party.
What?
There literally is.
Yeah, hold on.
No, there was we made the one drop rule in Aerodwell, but it was the other way around.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so we bred all the racism out of the population.
I'm gonna this plan, which plan are we going with? What are we doing?
Ship him the letter. We're gonna ship him the letter, and then we're gonna chill at the location, and then I'm gonna be our eyes in the sky in case he calls multiple people. I'll let y'all know, and then we go about our day.
Okay,
We talk-
We're also gonna get jobs.
Bayard, how much money you got?
Well, that's I think that's after the fact. Listen, we probably can't afford to send the message. We could just let's
I
go
don't care
find out
about
how
that.
much it costs.
Bayard, how much money you got?
Crap, I thought I had my D&D out up.
I can pay for the letter. I'm sure it's fine.
No, I want to. This is
I have
totally
enough
different.
gold too.
You guys got the letter. I want to buy a book on alchemy. And I have 2 gold. I don't know how much a book costs, so I'm gonna use your money, Bayard.
I got like 50 gold.
Oh yeah, you can afford that. You can afford a book.
Oh, you're all really poor. That's crazy.
I spent like 89 gold on bookshelves and trinkets. Okay.
Hey,
I-
guys
I
are
have-
used
I
to
have
having
all the
mine.
Idea.
I have 174 gold. What are you
Oh,
scrubs
you've-
doing?
We went shopping. Where were you?
I don't
I-
think I've spent like any of mine. Where'd you get all that?
I never have spent my gold. I've been saving up for my entire life.
Yeah, I mean this is more money than I've ever had before, so it's kind of don't know what to do with it.
I'm the poorest I've ever been, guys.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I'm
Poor
poor.
little
My
rich
dad
boy.
is probably dead. It's
Poor
going
little
well for
rich
me.
boy with no money. Aw.
Well, and the dead
What-
dad part. That was more the worst part.
Hey, Mr.
but, you
Mr.
know.
Mr. DM,
Yeah, that's me.
is there a used cart lot?
Card.
Like a magically enchanted
Yeah.
tube man.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
what
it's
happened to
gonna
our
get-
old cart? Didn't we leave that? In the...
I was
No,
just
it got
sure.
fucking destroyed.
There is not a used cart
yeah.
lot. There is a cart lot that sells all types of carts.
Are any of them pre-owned?
Yes, some of them are
Y'all,
pre-owned.
Listen, y'all, can we just ship the letter first? Can we send it through the mail first, and then we can go and do all this other stuff?
We can split up. It's not like there's some powerful god who would hate us splitting up right now. God.
I will send the letter. Can you write down Bayard, like the full name of your son or whatever you know about him?
I know his
Come with
name is
me.
Alphonse.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know
We
if
know
that
his
would be
ad-
enough to go on. You want
we know
to
his
come with me,
address,
Bayard?
right?
He was
we
announced.
know-
He was announced at the election as Alphonse Oakenhall, ward to Rhodor Automate.
And we also know his address. It's like right there.
I mean, that's where he works. I don't know if that's his house.
I'm sure. I'm sure. It's
I'm
obvious.
sure he'll
Seriously,
be
at school.
I'm sure he'll be there at some point. We can send it to
Sure.
there, and he'll see it.
Right, but if like a guard or something sees it before,
That's gonna happen no matter what. Though you think he's not gonna have guard checking his mail at his house?
I think there would be less guards
Okay.
checking his mail at his
What
house
if I-
than
what
at
if I
the
mailed-
most protected building in the
Okay.
entire city.
What if I mailed him a pipe of fireballs? You think there's not gonna be guard checking that shit?
Could we afford to send 2 letters?
Let's find out how much it costs. We can just go ask.
Yeah, where's the? All right, yeah. Let's go to the post.
Those of you,
Go to the
those
post
of you
office,
who have,
please.
those of you who have
But I want
lived
to go to
here,
the library.
those of you who have
Get the
lived
fuck out of
here,
here, then. Leave.
those of you who have lived here in the city know you definitely have enough to send at least 2 letters, but we're way more than that if you want it.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like a silver piece. It's cheap. It's like, yeah.
So you guys
So-
are headed off to send the letter in the mail.
Yeah, some of us are. Definitely Mark.
I'm gonna go with Mark.
I feel like us being a large group in the city where people know us is probably not great.
So you guys can all go to the same location. You guys don't have to travel in one giant, large cluster if you don't want.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that, because if we're all standing near each other, it's just asking for an ass beating.
Right. So yeah, you guys make your way over to a. I'm trying to think if it would still just be a post office. I guess it would be, huh?
You jerking you over there? What's going on?
I have a dog toy in my hand right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm fighting.
I thought you were jorking it.
Nah,
He's
I'm not
jerking
joking.
his peanuts. Yeah. So you guys find your way over to the ant mail colony. It's literally just a giant ant hill, and you see coming in and out of it are just a bunch of ants, in perfectly like straight lines. Man, these guys are efficient as fuck, and they're all just carrying different parcels. Every now and then you see like a piece of food go into the colony because they still got to eat and stuff. But most of it's mail. And yeah, there's like a.
How big are these ants?
They're like people-sized ants. They're ant folk.
That's okay. As a human in the real world, that's fucking terrifying.
And so this ant colony, this ant hill is like building sized.
You know,
How
I always
often do I
knew
have
their
to feed?
construction.
How often do I have to feed the berries again? The dragon.
I'm about to say, feed you the bat? The what?
I'm calling him a bat because I was afraid it would be in character. So.
I don't think you know necessarily how often it needs to eat yet. Hasn't been alive long enough to really know. It's eating
not even
patterns.
just feeding, like the berries that turn him into a bat, because they are time based.
Oh,
right?
yes. I think we said they lasted did I say an hour or 8? It was one or the other.
I remember it being a fairly significant amount of time, but I don't think it was.
I believe it was 8. So we'll say every 8.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's like one of like the longer spells that you would cast to like turn something into. Yeah, so we'll say 8.
Okay. All right. We fed him this morning, I think, so it's fine.
You'll need to do another one like in a couple hours.
Okay. I'll be ready. I'll have him, hanging out on my shoulder or something.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys go up to like this little front area where there's a couple of ant folk like attending people in a bit of a queue. You guys wait a little bit and then you get to the front. I need anyone who is here inside actually waiting in the line to make a perception check for me.
Not me. I'm hanging out outside.
I'll stay with Tempest.
I'm going as well.
Yeah, any number of you guys can make the check too.
Oh, not very good. I'm gonna add some things
that's
to it
tough.
though.
Damn, a
Just in
3 and a
case.
7 so far.
These
got an
rolls are
11.
killing- Oh hell yeah, Scratch.
3, a 7, and 11. Oh well, thank God for Scratch.
I think I can add a D4 to it. Yeah.
That's
It's
our
a
rogue
6.
right there.
Oh, it's a
There we
6
go,
now?
baby.
Well, that changes nothing.
Yeah.
So you guys are all kind of in line, not really paying attention. You guys are just kind of like talking to each other. Scratch, you overhear some conversation while you're in line. And apparently, you overhear that Rhodor and his team, which would include his ward and his patron, have planned an announcement meeting at Frisella's vault for tomorrow. Tomorrow at would essentially be noon at high sun.
So who's in the? It's Mark and who?
Me.
I'm here.
Okay, I crawl up on Mark's shoulder, and I say, Mark.
Yeah.
Look at the bulletin board. Someone's giving away a table for $1 for a silver or best offer, but it's missing a leg. It's a good deal.
I mean, if we move the legs around, we can make it like a sturdy table. You don't need
Three's
threes.
enough.
Yeah. Also, someone's giving away loot lessons.
I mean, I never wanted to learn to play it. I felt like I was more of a pan flute guy myself.
Also, Rhodor's making an announcement.
Oh
How did you
shit!
lead with that one?
Whose vault? Who's
Frisella's vault, who you guys know to be one of the primes.
Priscilla's vault at noon tomorrow.
Who's in here right now? Who are you saying this to?
Mark, Epek, and I guess Sunny.
Mark, you would know Frisella's vault. It is a pretty popular like tourist attraction here in the city. Bless you. It is a vault that Frisella herself apparently curated and sealed away over a millennia ago, and has been unable to be reopened, ever. Like it's deemed to be like permanently sealed. But it attracts people from all over Aerodwell. The big attraction, and again, only Mark would know this. Tempest, you would know this too, but you're just not in the situation. The big attraction here is there's like a giant mirror door, and the keys to the door are certain items that have to be put in certain places in the room to reflect in the mirror. These items, when not actually physically in the room, still appear in the mirror, so you can see some of them even when they're not there.
Has this been brought up before?
I don't know. Priscilla's vault, I think, might have at some point. I think I talked about it briefly at some point in the past.
Okay.
I
that
convey
sounds
all of this.
familiar.
Word.
So it's like some sort of small game, like a mini game of some kind. Someone would have to play to achieve that.
Well, I've always sort of interpreted it as like a scavenger hunt, right? Because you got to find the things that are reflected. I'd be surprised if he was trying to open it. Maybe it's.
But if we're trying to find Alphonse, probably he would probably be there.
He would probably be there.
Cause he's his boy.
Right.
His best boy is Ward, or whatever the heck they call him.
Right. I don't think it would be very. It'd be tough for us to get to him, though. Then we're back where we started. Probably all sorts of security.
Hey,
and
at least
stuff.
we know where he's gonna be. Is all I'm saying.
No, that is good.
Also, I noticed this post office has no candy.
No, it doesn't. I mean, yes, it does. What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I see it, and I go grab some.
You see Sonny, he's just like yeah, he's got a lollipop in his mouth. Like, dude, candy right there.
Oh hell yeah! I jump off Mark's shoulder and I go grab some lollies.
Kind of place.
So
where you
like,
have some
why don't
candy.
we try? I mean, I could make an appearance. Citizen Sanko could make an appearance tomorrow. Maybe that could get closer to him than y'all could.
I mean, might work a little better, but end of the day, there's going to be security stopping you from getting too close, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Sorry, real quick. Have we gone back? Have we gone back to the house yet?
Not since you left, no.
Okay, I'm still naked. Okay, all right. I'm still in cat form.
Yeah, dude, your cat nuts and cat fucking genitals are just hanging out.
Okay, so I'm
Are you
still
like-
walking
are you like-
around on all fours then, and
Okay, I was like, are you walking upright, just fucking airing that shit to the world, bro?
no.
Yeah.
So I've been walking around all four. I'm basically catting it up. And when I talked to Mark, it was definitely in a whisper then, so I didn't give it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM. I just want to see 1 second, real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think you're blind. I think you can see, dude.
Stick. I want to try to stealthily flick Scratch in the back of the nuts.
Stealthily from who? Like, who are you trying to hide it from?
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to
Word.
he was on all fours, and I just like leaned down, just bink. You know?
God.
So do you think we should still try to mail the letter or figure something out at the announcement?
I mean, do you think we'd be able to get him the letter at the announcement?
It'd be tough.
I think we should just send it to him. We're already here. We can always make another note as like a backup in case we feel that this one doesn't get there, and then try to get it to him tomorrow or something.
That makes a
But
good point. We are like second in line at this point, and we'd be pretty fucked if we just left now. We gotta commit.
So
I agree.
So at this point, you either are trying to be a cat or you're talking, because you can't hide just outright talking for this long.
I'm back on Mark's shoulder. I'm like whispering all this in his ear.
Okay, so you're in a queue with people. They're not like far away from you. When you're standing in a line, people are pretty damn close. At first, when you whispered one thing, fine. If you're going to continue to try and talk, it's going to require some checks.
Okay, meow 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 meow. Fuck meow. I don't fucking get back down.
We should I think we should make we could try both.
Yeah. Yeah, cover our bases. Makes sense to me.
It also would be good to see what they got going on tomorrow. Sounds I don't
Next,
trust those
and
folks.
it's at this moment that the people in front of you finish, and you guys are next in line. What would you guys like?
Can this be like the episode of the Chowder where they go to the bank?
Why do I feel like I kind of remember that, but I don't. I don't
It's
remember.
the most infuriating episode of
Would
television.
I?
you'll ever
Would
watch in your
you?
life.
Would I?
Would
you?
Would you?
Would I?
99.
That's why I remember that episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
makes me so
yeah.
angry.
So yeah, you guys make your way up to the front. Are you? Yeah. What are you guys doing? Are you going to the front or are you dipping?
Yeah, we're going.
No, I think we're going to the front. We're mailing this letter.
Word. All right, parcel.
Yeah. Here you go.
An ant folk takes it and puts it on a scale. 1 silver.
Okay,
Can we do it like extra fast?
Extra fast. How fast?
Like next day.
5 silver.
Slaps down
Can't
5
do-
silver.
Okay.
Can't do.
Oh, you got it?
Wait, actually, could you do same day?
Where is it being delivered to?
In city, Corridon.
15 silver.
Could you do 14?
16 silver.
Okay, here's 15 silver. I'm sorry for my friend.
16 silver.
You pay the man.
Okay. Here's 16 silver. I'm still sorry for my friend.
Same day. Excellent. And he puts it in a pile that is very short, and within like moments, an ant comes and picks up all the parcels in that little bin. And you are ushered out.
Wait, sorry. Can I also mail this whole different thing? And it can take as long as it needs
One
to.
transaction
and it,
per line entry. Please go to the back of the line.
Oh, all right. I'll just go fuck myself. Thank you, and leaves.
You know what, Epec, I'm sorry about that. I think that was a little ridiculous, though, okay? I was just trying to do what you do when you haggle, when he said, oh, up the price. Like, see, my dad, he would never do that. He was a good, good, honest businessman.
But this is a federal establishment. They only care about money.
You think they'd care more about, like, protecting the citizenry and the populace and making sure they're taken care of, but nope, guess all.
Look at who they
all
elected.
That's true. Good point. Great point, actually.
Commentary.
That's true. That's a good point.
Did you know that every one of those ants in there is 100 and 207,000th in line for the councilship?
Wow.
That's
Good for
crazy.
them.
I had a movie idea that would be starring Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson called Janitor in Chief, where Peter Dinklage is a terrorist and he's in succession for the White House, and he causes like he blows up the White House and kills everyone in it except for himself and Vince Vaughn. And Vince Vaughn is the janitor, and like Peter Dinklage gets like stuck in traffic, so he can't claim succession. So Vince Vaughn becomes the president by default. It was called Janitor in Chief.
This is a horrible movie that I really want to watch.
Dude, yeah. So every Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn movie.
There's a movie called King Ralph about the royal family in England, and the whole royal family gets together for a photo, and I think they're like struck by lightning and they all die, and the very next person in line is John Goodman.
Nice. I haven't seen that movie. I only saw the
Iconic.
sequel where he wrecks it. I haven't even seen that movie. So yeah, you guys have mailed your letter. What would you like to do now?
Well, we gotta set up for a potential ambush today, don't we?
I'm going to the library with Bayard.
If one has an objection, I'd like to go home
Sure.
and get my clothes back on.
When you say the library, you mean
That's a good thing.
your house?
No, like a bookstore, I guess. I'm looking for an alchemy book, a book on how to make potions.
Oh yeah, there are several books out there that that you'll be able to find. Do you care to roleplay, or do you want to just buy a book on potions? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
No, much like Tempest, I have no idea where to even start. So I'm just gonna go to the first bookstore and ask the person, like, "Hey,
You lived in
I
this
wanna
city,
learn
bro.
how to
You
make
know, you would
potions.
definitely know where to find books on
yeah,
how to make potions, especially having gone to school to become a wizard.
okay, all right, okay." So I already know how to make potions, is what you're telling me.
You would definitely know how to make potions, like at a basic level for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a book for advanced potion making.
Yeah. I already assumed that's what we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, I know you ain't no newbie.
All right, yeah. I want to find an advanced alchemy for dummies book.
Yeah, you would know where to go to find that. For dummies. Yeah, you would know where to go.
I'll take Bayard because he's paying me, and I'll say, Bayard, I'll pay you back. I swear. These
All
potions,
right,
they're gonna
cool.
make us so much money.
You guys go into inside an alchemy shop that's akin to like one of like those big stores like the M&M store in New York City, where there's just like whole vats of potions that are like filled up, and people are like grabbing their own different size containers and filling up their own potions from like one big like communal like spout at the bottom.
It's like a froyo place.
Yeah, kinda. But there's also a whole bunch of not just potions themselves, but materials for making them, instructions for making potions, like blueprints, and also many books and like recipe guides. So you can get whatever you'd like from in here. Are you looking just for a single book on how to make advanced potion making?
Yeah, if it
work?
comes in like a collection or something, sure. But yeah, just a book or books that will teach me advanced alchemy, or can at least help me get on the right step towards that. I got a cauldron. That's what matters.
Man said, "I'm halfway there. I got a cauldron." Do you have alchemist supplies? Like that is a supply set in the game. Do you have those?
Oh, no.
Heard that. We'll deal with that in a second. You're able to find several books. You find one that looks like it's really nice. It's like you have a taste for nice things. It's bound really well. It's got really nice stylized like art piece on the front of what looks like a fountain spewing different potions into like different sinks or baths underneath it. With people in them experiencing the effects of these potions. So you see some person flexing like they're strong, another person being revived, another person being minimalized, another person being enlarged, and the such.
Potion of enlarged.
You would guess that this
Yo,
this
lay that shit
book's
on my
probably
asshole.
expensive, but it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Next to it is a book that looks probably equally as effective in what you'd learn, but it looks like kind of probably pre-owned.
Bayard, which one can I get?
I don't know. You're the book guy.
Well, let's see how much the fancy looking one is.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try and find like a shop worker. How much does book cost?
Yeah, so eventually you see someone by. Ooh, it's an excellent choice. It's one of a unique collection. Each copy would be about 25 gold pieces.
How much is this other one?
Oh, that one would only be 5 gold. I must say, they both teach you about the same thing, but the book itself is more exquisite in make, and thus makes up for the worth. the material it's made of is worth almost more than the information inside, you could say.
We'll come back for that. We're gonna start with the cheap book.
So you're gonna take like the kind of like old, like kind of slapped together
Yeah,
word.
and I'll ask how much the like alchemy supplies would cost.
Oh, you'd like just like a regular kit of alchemist supplies.
Yeah, I got a cauldron at home already, so that's all set. But like,
Oh yeah, we could sell you a perfectly good kit. We sell them at a standard price of 42 gold and 3 silver.
okay, all right, we'll come back for that at another time. I'm gonna read the book first, and then I'll be back once I learn more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Please go check out the book in line. You have to pay for it over there.
Thank you. Place is a fucking ripoff, Bayard. It's fucking insane. Jesus Christ. We're just getting the book for 5 gold. This is what we're getting.
All right.
That was towards the cheap end of what I'm seeing alchemist supplies are supposed to cost too.
I was gonna say that's pretty,
Yep.
that's not bad.
Tempest just spent like 98 gold on furniture. So
Yeah, you
On
spent,
trinket.
you slapped 80 gold on the table and said, "Do it."
Yep.
Yeah, so you spend the 5 gold and you get this book. You now have a book of advanced potion making.
Sick.
That's how I know Tempest was actually young the whole time, because he's never made good decisions despite being old as shit.
I have blown up many things for us. Okay.
You're right. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm here for, and
Right.
to fix your fuck ups because I can reverse time.
It's also true. Hey, why don't you reverse time and get yourself some bitches?
The last time I tried that, my mom died. So you know.
Wait, whoa! What does your mom have to do with you getting bitches? What?
She was,
No, I get it. I understand.
Okay.
she was
Come on,
just a
Oedipus.
cannon fodder. She got in the way. It was, you know.
Whoa!
He was litmus testing some Riz, constantly reversing time, and she walked in with pizza rolls, and it just caused things to go crazy.
Yeah,
Ew.
he gets it. All right, and then I'll look at Bayard and say, "All right, we can head home now. Go meet up with the
All
others."
right. Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys head out, and you guys all go back to meet at your place.
Or yeah, wherever they're going, I guess.
Yeah, that was a question for everyone.
Yeah, I'm down to go back. I'm down to go to the meeting place.
Oh yeah, that's where we're going.
The meeting place. So the vault would be. The meeting's not until tomorrow. You guys would have a day before you have to go there.
Yeah,
I thought we got
we
next.
were
We
gonna
got
check
same
it
day
out.
delivery on the letter.
Oh yeah, I mean the delivery isn't going to the meeting place. It'll presumably be going to
sorry.
that meeting place. The meeting place
Yeah.
on the letter, the bar, the pub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonny will go scout that out while with anyone who wants to go with him, and while Scratch goes and gets his clothes.
Yeah. So when you guys left your house, you guys just pointed at the pub across the street and said that one, and that was the one you guys
Oh,
chose.
yeah. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
So that is
Oh,
trial.
well,
order.
Y'all just wait at home. I'll let you know
We
if
can
we're good,
scout
bro.
from across the street.
We can look out the window like creepy old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely close
I'm gonna
enough that
be-
you guys could be at your house, but you couldn't be watching from inside your house. You'd have to be outside at least.
Well, hold on
That's-
now. Hold
that's
on.
why we
I
got
could still
Sonny
dig
flying
a hole in
around.
the wall. Okay.
It's not a
Like to
lack
install
of it's
a
not a lack of
window?
viewpoints, but rather angles.
Wherever we go, Tempest is gonna go there and read the book, or at least start reading the book.
Yeah, so yeah, I feel like since you guys are headed back, you could potentially even go up into your little attic library and break it in with a new book.
Oh yeah, I'm goblining in the attic.
Wait, so I have a question. Do you just have bookshelves and no books?
Well, that's the best part about getting bookshelves. You gotta collect books to fill the bookshelves.
So you just have one
That's the
single
best
book
part
and
of
like
getting
5
books?
bookshelves?
I'm sorry, do you just have a bunch of books laying around? You're waiting to buy the bookshelves until you have enough books to fill the bookshelf? No, you buy the bookshelf first
Well-
so then you can fill the bookshelf.
What?
Well,
No, you
I
buy
mean,
the
like-
bookshelf so you could hang the books you own.
So you just got books
Yeah.
laying around until you buy the bookshelf.
Well,
That's crazy.
I mean, like
Yeah,
I lived,
that's why you buy a
I lived as a
bookshelf.
nomad for many years, so we just carried our books in like rucksacks. So we had no bookshelves ever. This is a weird concept to me.
Buy the bookshelf, fill the bookshelf over time. I have a couple
Seems
books I can fill
counterintuitive,
it with,
but
but I bought a very
You do-
large bookshelf to eventually fill it.
I once read a
Easy, you
book on
Tempest.
carts and horses. It
How
was pretty
many
good.
books do you think I can carry? This is a bookshelf. It's a big
Well,
bookshelf.
what hap-
There's a lot
what
of books.
happens-
Where do you think I'm
what
hiding all
happens-
these books?
what happens if you have to leave here in a hurry? Then all your books are on the bookshelf, not with you.
The book did say that
Why
red
do
apple
I,
make horses
why do
go
I need to
fast,
have
so
all
it's
these
probably
books?
not
I
correct.
read the books, memorize the books, and then I put the books on the shelf.
So you should rent them from a library if you're not going to keep them and read them a couple times.
But if I ever need to look
Hey,
back
Scratch.
at them, I can go to the
The red
bookshelf.
apples make the horses go faster.
What?
The red apples make the horses go faster. I read a book on horses one time.
What? No, what? Who told you that?
What does
The
that
book
even
on
mean?
horses.
You guys would all
Yo,
know that
that
there's
book-
a.
that
You guys would all know that there's a popular children's book about red apple, green apple, and it's about what apples make horses go faster.
Oh, I did not know this.
Love green apples.
Well, I thought it was green for go.
Mm.
Like,
No, I think you're
do
right.
they,
I think you're right.
custard apples?
Ooh. You think if you gave a horse a hairy berry, it would do tricks or something?
Probably a book on it that you could put on my bookshelf. When you get it?
Oh, I listen. I don't want to use your bookshelves, but thank you for the offer.
Hey, anybody's welcome
time-
to use my bookshelf.
No, I understand. I just don't
One
trust you to. I don't trust you with my property.
You don't
blow a lot of
trust
things.
me with books.
You blow a lot of things up.
You don't trust me with books.
No, just with property in general.
I've read more books in a day than you've read in your entire lifetime, Sonny.
I mean, probably.
Wow, look,
where are
look
those,
at this
where are those books?
literate
Where are
guy.
those books now?
Yeah, a lot of good it
They
does
were-
them. Poor and no dad.
Oh my god!
Hey, Epec.
Aren't you like?
That's
Don't
too-
you have a
that's too
bedtime,
far.
Epec? Go to bed.
That's too far. That's not cool. That was too far, Epec. That was too far. Cross the line on that one. You should say sorry.
Sorry,
Aren't you like
Tempest.
12?
You just got
Get out of my
spicy,
face,
so I had to
child.
meet you at your level.
God damn!
Sorry.
That was right.
Pumping a lot of anger.
You okay? You okay, Tempest?
Fine.
Enjoy your
Read my
book
book.
and your empty bookshelves. I'm sorry.
They're not all empty. There's a couple books.
Epec, we should maybe all sit down one day and practice genuine compliments.
I don't know. I mean, like, I get some from y'all sometimes, but a lot of times I just get sass. So that's what I've been ingrained to give back. Whereas if I'm
Maybe
with
as a
my family,
collective
we're
group.
really, really nice to each other.
It'd
I
really
feel
be
like
nicer
we
as a
all need
group.
some group therapy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
probably.
should we go see a therapist before tomorrow? That would be fun.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, all of us all at once, like
Yeah,
against one therapist.
that would be cool.
We go to couples
Hey,
counseling.
DM, where's the nearest therapist?
Stop.
Nope. Not going to that. What the fuck?
Maybe
See,
they make house
that's
calls.
how
We can all
you-
do it in Tempest's
what?
library.
Epec, that's how you know. That's how you know Tempest needs to go the most.
Just like my mother.
What is happening right now?
Tempest, it's okay. It's not. I heard it's not scary. You just talk about your life and your feelings, and then you feel better after like a year. Or two.
Fuck though. I mean, I'm worried about my dad, but you know, we're trying to figure that the fuck out right now.
All right, whatever you say. It's not your fault, Tempest. Okay, I want to like give him like a pat on the back.
Yeah, no, my dad already told me that. You're like 6 episodes behind right now, bud.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, you don't gotta blame yourself anymore, Tempest.
I already got that like pat on the back already. I'm cool.
You need a hug?
In
Come on.
fact, I'm kind of
Bring
on
it in.
the train that my dad's an idiot because I fucking told him
Bring it
that
in.
the robots were a bad idea, but
I'm just gonna hug Tempest, like big bear hug. It's
Why are you
okay,
doing
buddy.
that?
It's okay. I'm like giving him like a good pat on the back.
Ah,
It's not your fault.
I'm just gonna dimension door out of his reach.
You're gonna
know-
you're gonna expend a whole dimension door to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you burn
Yeah.
it. Yeah, burn it.
You know, I feel like we were making progress, but he just keeps running away from his feelings.
I got 38 spell points nowadays. I'm dimension dooring the fuck out of there, right? I could throw several of those down and still be fine.
Man, you're just bragging about everything today, huh?
Listen, it's a lot of work to be this good at what you do.
Oh,
I just want
and
I want to
wonders why we give him
slowly
shit.
shift into frame, be like in front of Mark, and then just give him a hug.
Give
It's
who?
like
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay.
You hug
Oh.
a big old nice pat on the back.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
It's not your fault, Mark. You tried your best.
No, I know. And Mark,
Okay.
Mark's gonna wrap around. It's not your fault, Arthur. It's
No,
not
this
our
therapy.
fault.
Neither of this therapy stuff's working, y'all. We should keep doing it.
Tempest
I
is
like that.
walking up the stairs to his attic while this is happening.
Deepak, that was a great idea.
Yeah, I think maybe when things calm down a little bit, it's a really good option for the group. We don't even have to tell Tempest that we're doing it. We can just, be like, let's go out and do something, and then we'll just wind up at a therapist. Ha ha ha! So wacky.
You ever seen a therapist building on fire?
No, but I'd like to see your soul on fire.
What the
Also, you're
fuck?
not there. You left.
What does that even mean? What?
Yeah,
the
what?
hell?
Like,
It means I want you to be happy and healthy, and right now you just seem really crabby.
I'm so
Feel like I'm
sorry.
being gaslit
I'm so
here.
sorry, but I have to entirely interrupt the this whole thing just to tell you guys that my manager from work just sent me a text saying Jason Tatum is so soft. Get wrecked, Boston! Hold my nuts! Sorry, you can continue now. I thought that was hilarious.
Correct.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh
Tempest
my
just says,
God,
I feel like you're
I'm gonna get on
gaslighting me right
Timmy's
now,
ass.
Epic. What is happening? I'm just trying to read my book.
So we should probably like scout out the bar, right? So we know.
Yeah, you guys got that? And then you hear like the door to the attic close.
Yeah, I'm on it.
He just walked out of frame too. That was dramatic.
It was
Yeah,
pretty
that's good.
cool, right? I liked it. Doesn't even seem like it was on purpose. That was cool.
I think he left the scene.
Any other
Should I
plans
do that 'cause
for
I'm
you
in the
guys at the
attic?
moment? You guys, it's about it's like late-ish afternoon. But if you guys wanted to get ahead to tomorrow, we could. Unless you guys have something else you want to do today.
Book reading.
Well,
I think
are
maybe
we?
I would.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
go
I meant,
ahead. No,
yeah,
you
no,
go.
no. I meant to say skip ahead to tonight because I know you guys still wanted to go.
Oh, okay.
Head to the pub.
Yeah, just want to scout. That's the only thing I'm trying to do today.
Same.
Hell yeah.
Word. So how do you guys go about scouting out the pub, and at what time do you try to head over there?
Like hang out for a little bit, maybe pop a shorty, and then head over.
Yeah, same.
Why are you shooting Will? What the fuck?
Pop a shorty.
I'm gonna citizen up.
Citizen up.
Oh, here goes Mr. Dark and Mysterious, headed out into the night to save everyone.
Is it the night? What time are you guys going out?
I mean, I'd like to scout it out as early as possible because we don't know when this guy's gonna get here.
I want to perch on a rooftop nearby and watch.
But you guys are going immediately?
I am pretty much as soon as I can. I'm gonna start lurking.
Yep.
Can I do you want me to make a stealth roll to see how hidden I am? I am
Yeah,
trying
I just
I'm
want to
not
make
trying
sure I
be,
know
like, seen.
what everyone's doing at first. So far, it's just I have everyone else kind of just staying at the house except for you and Mark.
I'd like to go scout too.
I will also like to go scout.
Yep. So anyone who wants to hide and do so, you can make a stealth. Otherwise, just make a perception for the
God
scouting.
damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down at the bar or in the bar and read my book then. I'll go along with them.
Well, you will be out of sight from them, but you are like still with them. But you'll be
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, I'll do the same as Tempest then. I'll be like inside.
I got a 19 perception.
Just like, yeah.
Your note did explicitly say to meet outside. So those of you who are inside, you guys can roll perception, but it probably won't be looking at it.
Oh, true. Do we want to wait outside?
Well, a bunch of you are waiting outside.
Yeah. Well,
Well, he's supposed to meet you inside.
actually,
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
supposed to meet outside, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
we said outside.
Meet me alone and
Outside.
unarmed outside trial and error.
Okay.
God damn it.
So
Are there people outside?
Well, I think it makes more sense. I think it makes more sense if I'm not there if he comes, and I'm just inside, and y'all can be like, "Well, we told you we knew where he was, and he's inside."
I'm with that.
makes sense.
So yeah, I'll stay inside.
And Tempest?
Yeah, I'm staying with him.
For that. All right, so yeah, again, those of you on the outside can still roll those perceptions. Sonny, what'd you get for your stealth?
Okay, sick. I didn't look at me to roll yet or not.
No, yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm pretty fucking stealthy.
Yeah, you're definitely...
That's
you're,
a natural 20.
Yeah, I see that. You're definitely hidden. And then what about everyone's perceptions?
I got 27 perception.
Heard?
11 total for Mark.
12.
And Sonny?
Oh, sorry, I had to perch, so I'm in character.
Love to see the commitment.
I genuinely
I got a
do.
fucking 13.
It's been fun watching them try to like move around. All right, yeah. So you guys all are kind of watching as minutes turn to hours. You guys kind of like lose vigilance a little bit, except for you, Scratch. You're able to kind of keep your wits about you, and you feel pretty sharp. Hours go by now, and evening is well upon you. The sun is set. There has been no sign of him. How long do you guys wish to stay here?
I'm gonna stay until I feel like he ain't coming.
Closing time, baby.
Closing time.
I probably want to go to sleep like a little bit early. I'll probably dip out like whatever the equivalent of like 11 p.m. is.
Yep. You, those of you, all of you actually at this point would know that if you were to stay here until closing time, you would not be able to get the benefits of a long rest this evening. The bars stay open very late.
I don't need one. I could sleep well into tomorrow morning.
Yeah, or you can just get a long rest by sleeping in the next day, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay because I know the thing is at like noon, right? It's at midday.
Yeah. At high sun.
No, I'll stay until I can go get my 6 hours of sleep that I need. Plus, there's like 6 hours and then 2 hours of like non-strenuous activity.
Mm.
But however long I have to chill to get my 6 hours of sleep by like 11 a.m.
Got you. So yeah, you guys would stay just up until closing time. Those of you who don't want to rest that way can bounce out earlier. There is no sign of who you guys would recognize as Alphonse throughout the night. There's no one escorted by any guards either. I know you told him to come alone and unarmed, but you don't see anyone escorted by guards or anything either. As the night goes on, at a certain point inside, some of the patrons, but especially the barkeep, will start to question you, Bayard, and Tempest if you guys are not continuously buying goods. So, are you guys leaving halfway through this, or are you guys eating and drinking the whole time you're here? Asking because there will be an expense to pay.
I have 2 gold.
You're just eating and drinking. It won't be it won't be like overwhelmingly expensive, but you do have to be here for kind of an absurd amount of time.
Yeah, I have enough that I think we could stay for a while and be fine, but I'm also okay to like pack it up. At any point does anybody from outside come inside?
She said.
And your mom and dad wanted.
Drive-by conversation. It does not seem that anyone had walked inside. No one made that clear throughout their checks that they would be going in.
Then, yeah, I think as long as we don't hear from the others, I'm probably staying, and I will.
And it'll cost you guys 1 gold to eat and drink for the whole time.
Yeah,
I can cover that.
Thanks.
Yeah, so the evening goes on. There's no sight of Alphonse or anyone. It is now pretty late in the night. We'll say past midnight.
How am I doing on my book?
How fast a reader are you, Tempest? I know you like to read. How fast does Tempest read? You know what? Make an intelligence check. We're going to find out right now.
Ooh.
And you can do it at
I like
advantage
that.
because you definitely have read a lot of books.
First one was a 23. Okay, it's a 23. Don't look at the second one.
I'm not even seeing your rolls pop up. So
It's what the first one was a 19 plus 4, and then the second one was a 1 plus 4. So oh yeah, you're seeing it. There it is.
Yeah, I mean that's why I get advantage. You negate those. Yeah, so at 23. Yeah, you read well faster than the average person. This is a large book. We'll say you're just about done.
Sick. Next part is to put it into action, baby.
Yeah, you now know how to make basically for D&D mechanics wise pretty much any potion that wouldn't be that isn't legendary.
Nice.
Huge.
Doesn't mean you can make it. You still need to get the materials and such, but you can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Still, fire.
It's a giant city. We can find materials. Should we go to the shop we were at earlier? Once I make money, we gotta make money. We need money.
Yeah, you definitely saw plenty of potion making materials at Daisy Duke's Healing Emporium if you want to do. Stop right there.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's established.
I think it's funny that you guys think that's so funny.
Daisy Dukes?
Daisy
Yeah, Daisy Dukes. Everyone's there wearing tiny jean shorts.
Pretty cool.
Really, I'm going back.
Considering the 2 people that work there are my parents? No.
Hey, you called it Daisy Duke. I don't make the rules.
It's named after our dog, okay? I'm sorry.
Why can't they wear jorts?
Yeah, why can't they wear a 4-inch inseam jorts, bro?
I want just the dogs to wear the jorts, though, not the people.
Yeah.
It was one singular dog with 3 heads.
Okay, I want each head of a dog to wear jorts.
That's not how that doesn't make sense, but okay.
I don't catch this guy at all ever.
Yeah, no, he definitely does not show up today at any point. What are you guys doing now?
Eventually, I'll head back.
All right, you guys couldn't see Sunny, so Sunny, you head back. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Back like once my time is up, but yeah.
Is there like a alleyway, like
Yes.
right next to our house or next to this place? Okay. I'd like to go in the alleyway and use my spray paint can. And I'd like to make a little graffiti mural thing.
You should spray paint. A photo of yourself.
Great idea. I am going
Fat hog.
I am going to paint a little photo of Sunny in his costume and write "Protector of the Night" underneath it.
The fat hog.
And you give him a fat hog. Go ahead and make a
No.
performance check.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, it turns out pretty good.
Nice.
Most people will love it. You can see the flaws, though.
I mean, yeah, always. No piece is ever perfect. That's the beauty of it. Cool. And then I'd like to head back.
Everybody else, other than Sonny and Eva?
Yeah, once I see things are starting to close down and I'm planning on also sleeping in, I'm gonna start heading back.
Same.
And what about the guys inside? You guys don't see any of these guys leaving or anything?
But say, does anybody tell us that you're leaving?
Well, it's late, so I'm probably going to bed.
Yeah, at this point, there's probably only like 1 or 2 patrons in here. It was a busy night. There were a lot of people in here earlier. Now it's basically just you, Tempest, and a couple of people who are like damn near passed out at the bar.
Yeah, I'm going home. Going to bed.
Then yeah, I'll go with Tempest.
Yeah. So you guys get up and leave, and you guys all head back to your place. You guys could all take a long rest. It will bring us kind of late into the morning. And we're going to go ahead and take our break there. We'll be back at,
All right.
we'll call it 53.
Thank you, 53.
Hey, 53.
Yeah. And we'll be back in the morning.
Bye, stream.
I fell, I fall, I crossed the line. Been here too long, same song and rhyme. It's time I try, I roll the dice. Risk everything, I know the prize. For in this moment, please believe what realm of life you can achieve. So take a chance, spread your wings wide. Leave behind shadows you can hide. I fail, I fall, I cross the line. Been here too long, same song and rhyme. It's time I try, I roll the dice. Risked everything, I know the price. For in this moment, please believe what realm of life you can achieve. So take a chance, spread your wings wide. Leave behind shadows you can hide. So don't waste it all away. Because I've made the same mistakes through consequence and pain. I do it all again. For arrows wild. We risk our lives. For arrows wild. I fail, I fall, I cross the line. Been here too long, same song and rhyme. It's time I try, I roll the dice. Risked everything, I know the price. For in this moment, please believe what realm of life you can achieve. So take a chance, spread your wings wide. Leave behind shadows you can hide. Arrows wild. torment and pain, I do it all again. For Aerodwell, we risk our lives. For Aerodwell, we learn to I fell, I fall, I crossed the line. Been here too long, same song and rhyme. It's time I try, I roll the dice, risked everything, I know the prize. For in this moment, please believe what realm of life you can achieve. So take a chance, spread your wings wide. I am your I fell, I fall, I crossed the line. Been here too long, same song and rhyme. It's time I try, I roll the dice, risked everything, I know the prize. For in this moment, please believe what realm of life you can achieve. So take a chance, spread your wings wide, leave behind shadows you can hide.
And we're back. Yerp. All right, you guys have all taken a long shresty.
Damn right.
Once again, as you long rest, Tempest, I need a wisdom save from you, and Mark, I need a charisma save from you.
Oh
fucking
God.
witch, man. Is it a wisdom?
Yep, wisdom from you, Tempest.
Okay, 15.
Save.
Fuck this witch, dude.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, sorry, ignore that charisma.
All right, 25 from you, Mark. You wake up and you're unaware that you haven't made any saves. Tempest, you once again cannot find yourself any type of a peace in your meditation. And anytime you kind of do, you hear the cackling of the witch when she was talking to Scratch. And you once again gain another point of exhaustion.
So, is that because I didn't get the long rest, so now I'm 2 points of exhaustion?
Yes.
Is that... Okay, alright.
That's 2 nights in a row you have not gotten a long rest.
We might have to kill a witch, guys. We're starting a gag war.
A witch?
Which, by the way, it also means you're not healing and you're not really getting your spell points either.
Yeah, that's fine. I only used 1.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure. All right. Otherwise, it is now the morning. What would you guys like to do? Sorry, it is a little later than the morning. It is about 11. Those of you, Tempest and Mark, who know where Frisella's Vault is, know it's at the northern end of the city, all the way up on the northern lake here, and it's probably just over an hour away. So you'd probably have to hustle.
Scratch, do you want to kill that witch with me?
I'd rather just not.
You see Tempest has dark circles under his eyes, and he looks exhausted.
You okay? You okay, champ?
No, that witch is fucking with me, man. It's the goddamn witch. It's gotta be.
Oh, you mean the lady I told you not to fucking fuck with?
Yeah, now we gotta kill her.
I mean, I'd rather not.
I'm gonna die if I don't get sleep eventually. Okay.
I am fully so. You know what? She should die. I have no problem with that. I just don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, let's go do this.
But maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Hold on. Let's just go and find out what's. We don't know for sure if it's her, Tempest.
We don't have time to do that.
Yeah,
We've overslept. We gotta hustle.
I mean,
In
I've been up
fact,
for a couple hours.
If it's gonna be any faster, we should rent a carriage.
Yeah, that would be great. I could take a little
I could just
nap.
fly there.
That's what I was gonna go as my citizen Sanko for the sake of.
Would it get us there faster to get a carriage?
Those of you who cannot fly, yes. Those of you who can fly, you would gather it's probably quicker just to get there in a straight line over the buildings.
Yeah, I gather everyone and go hail a cab as soon as everyone's with me.
Call that carrot an Uber, baby.
I should think of a name for like a rideshare service here.
My speed is halved, guys.
You take a carriage.
All the better that you're not walking.
Yeah. I can move 15 feet now. Woo.
Jesus.
This dude's exhausted. Yeah, so you guys hail like a little buggy. It's drawn by two. It's drawn by one. Actually, yeah, I said two. It's drawn by one singular rhinoceros.
Oh hell yeah!
With like a tiefling driver. You guys all pop in like the little like onion bulb shaped carriage, and you head off. You guys get there, but like just in time. Yes, that is what I'm thinking of. For some reason, I was gonna say the one in Cinderella, but that's definitely a pumpkin. So yes. The one in Shrek. And yeah, you guys get there just in time. Those Epek and Sunny, you guys can get there a little early if you'd like. This is a new spot to you, Epek and Sunny. It's kind of unassuming from the air and from above. It looks like just like a little indoor like pavilion. It's open on all sides, but it's like underneath like a canopy, or like a solid stone canopy, like it's built like a gazebo, I guess I should say, but large. And inside there's like a roped off area with a bunch of items on display. And like the room looks like it's like not like exhibit. It looks like it's decorated like it's a normal room. But in this room, like an elegant room at like some like fancy person's house, something you might have seen in like Tempest's estate. But in this room, there are specific items that are blocked off, and these items are reflected in the mirror. There's areas where there's nothing that is roped off. There's a roped off area, but nothing inside. But you can see an item reflected in the mirror that's not there in real life. This being the entrance to Frisella's vault. The rest of you arrive and see the same thing. Mark and Tempest, you certainly would have. You guys can decide if you would have been, or Mark, you can decide if you would have been here before. Tempest, you certainly would have, because one of the items on display are Naraman's battle robes, and it's like a very hot location for young aspiring wizards to come and see Naraman's robes. It's like a rite of passage. So you certainly would have been here before. But you all arrive. As those of you in the carriage arrive, there's already people gathered outside. And there's like a little, similar to during like the election, there's like a little stage essentially that's been set up. And you don't see Rhodor or Raig or Alphonse or yet, but you imagine that this stage is set up for them. Do you guys fall into the crowd? What would you guys like to do? To the flyers and to the carriage arrivers, all.
I'm like half asleep on Bayard's shoulder. Uh-oh.
I want to like
Uh-oh.
fly.
Sorry.
I want to.
What happened? Oh,
We lost,
They vanished.
we lost the iron.
I want to go to EPEC.
My connection's good today. I know it's not even showing that it's on the fritz. Yeah, you're back already. There you go. What'd you say, Elliot? My apologies.
I want to go to EPEC.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, EPEC, are we trying to do this? Are we trying to stay out of sight at the moment, or are we,
I mean, I wasn't planning to hide. I was just kind of gonna be part of the crowd.
Have you given any thought to like your, like what your name's gonna be? You know,
My name?
Yeah, because I was like, we got like Batwing, Monkey Man. I think that's a good one. Like, reclaim it.
Reclaim the racist slurs that have been thrown against my people for generations? No, thank you.
Wow.
Oh no.
All right. Hold on now. There are monkey people, and I think it's a little rude of you to assume that I feel like that's racist.
I mean, we're not monkeys, so just because we kind of look like them doesn't mean you can call us them.
No, sure, but you could be like because you got hands on your feet. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they're not hands, and they're not my feet. I have 4 paws.
But they got fingers.
Nope, I have 4 paws.
EPEC, those are finger. I know what a finger is. That's a finger.
Sonny, I'll show you what a finger is, and I'll show you where I'll put it if you don't shut up.
So you have fingers. So they're hands.
They're not hands. They're paws, Sonny.
Your strange biology confuses my brain.
And your strange attitude towards my biology confuses me.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
And I'm just trying to exist.
Damn.
At this point, you see like people begin to like gather and hush around the stage.
All right, Sonny, we'll deal with this later. Let's go blend in with the crowd. Come on.
You look like hands. I don't understand. Could you put shoes on them? Would he put shoes? Would you have 4 pairs of shoes? Do you wear 4 shoes? Is that like a? Would you need a quad shoes? What would you call that?
Confused now.
I don't understand.
At this point, Sonny, you're just in the air alone as EPEC has flown down and joined the crowd.
I realize I'm like, I like snap back to okay, sorry, I snap back to reality and then I fly. I will
and
fly
down. There goes gravity.
I have like my hood up and like sort of touch down and then I'll like walk into the room.
So the meeting's being just outside the pavilion, like no one's underneath it. The exhibit's still set up under there, but yeah, you can join the crowd.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Cool. And it's just a few moments after that you see some guards arrive. I mean, there's already guards here, but on stage, a bunch of guards, probably more than is necessary, but given what's happened recently, probably still like a responsible amount. Enter there and cover the entire stage, and then entering behind them is Rhodor, Regulus, and Alphonse, who all Regulus and Alphonse taking their spot behind and to either side of Rhodor, who steps up to like the front and addresses everybody. The crowd, there seems to be like a solemn kind of atmosphere like on the crowd right now, but they they all applaud, but they're not like cheering. They're not like screaming and cheering. They're just kind of applauding. As Regulus takes as Rhodor takes the stage. Thank you everyone for gathering with us here today. I can understand that after the events that transpired at my inauguration, that you may have been hesitant to come here today. Unfortunately, there is no good news for me to share from those events. We lost the lives of 17 innocent people, civilians and guards, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters. Lives ended due to wanton violence in our own capital. We cannot allow this. We cannot allow this to happen.
Can I put my hood up while he's talking?
Yeah.
Like cover my face? Okay.
I will not allow this to happen without retaliation. Since the attack on our people, Cornelius Alatar has gone into hiding. His body was not found among the dead, and he cannot be reached at his offices or at his estate. It is at this point that we declare him, Cornelius Alatar, to be the one behind this attack, using his inventions to lash out. And I would assume because he was unhappy with certain results. He seems a little proud of himself as he says this. It is now my opinion that the evil that has poisoned our oasis has found its way here, to our home, to our heart. It's at this point that Regulus turns around and is handed something, and you see him lift up and over his shoulder one of the bodies of, like the dismantled bodies of one of the drones. These beings are the product of a lost age. They were tools meant only for violence and warfare, a lifestyle of a bygone era. Why Cornelius and his associates would be making these? Well, it's something that I would very much like to know the answer to myself. And so I'm making it my mission to find and apprehend him, so that he can answer for the crimes of his toys and shed some light on why they were made in the first place. It will henceforth be the goal of my office to cure this evil and purge it from our lands. While we are still far from the solution, we will pursue every lead, track down any and all evildoers, and we will keep you safe. We will keep Aerodwell safe. At this point, the crowd kind of picks its energy up, and you can tell they're really like feeding into what this guy's saying, and they're they're not like outwardly like screaming, but their energy's getting up. And in order to do this, we will need answers. And where better to start looking than right here? Frisella's vault. Said to hold every answer to every question ever asked, curated and then sealed away by Frisella herself. But it's the belief of my office that we can open this vault again. For the first time in over a millennium. The splendorous carpet is within our reach, and we will return the other missing items to their rightful places. And once inside the vault, well, then anything should be possible. And we can finally cure ourselves of this disease. And we can rip out this evil, root and stem. At this point, they all.
About the carpet, bro?
At this point, they all begin to like scream and applaud. Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, he said the thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much everyone is like screaming and hollering. You guys, anyone here can make a perception check for me. I'll say any two of you. You guys can decide amongst you who wants to do it.
Oh, damn,
Sunny already rolled, so someone else has to
Alright.
decide for the second person.
Alright.
And nope, it's already been rolled.
Again.
Oh well, Tempest got on that 20, so.
Alright.
Tempest and Sunny, you guys do notice that there is one other person in this crowd, not particularly going as crazy as everybody else is. Who had the nat 20? Tempest. So Sunny, you can't see who it is. You just see it's like a hooded figure. Tempest, you're able to make out that it is Bao. It is indeed the big old worm. He is also hooded and not like hiding, but covering himself at least. And
Did I ever meet the worm?
You did not.
I just see the worm.
You just see a worm guy, and I think they told you about it. So like you would remember them meeting a worm dude, and you see a worm dude. But notably, he's not like cheering like everybody else. He's doing his best to like clap and like not be obvious, but like he's not super excited. It's at this point that Rhodor steps away from the stage. One of the guards steps up and begins to like speak kind of generally to the crowd as Regulus, Rhodor, and Alphonse and some of the other guard are ushered away. The crowd some people in the crowd kind of hang out and linger. Other people kind of leave and like dissipate. Some people go into the vault attraction itself. As this enters and people are kind of, trickle out where they do, those of you who had met Bao, he pulls up, he walks up to you. Actually, he'll probably walk up to you, Sunny. You feel a hand on your shoulder, kind of out of nowhere.
Oh, Bao.
My friend.
I think it's funny is like he like flinches a little bit because he's like kind of on edge after that speech. He's like, Bao, good to see you.
Didn't mean to scare you, my friend. I apologize. I saw you guys in the crowd and thought I'd stop in and say hello.
Thanks.
Is Tempest there?
Yeah, you guys are all here. You guys don't all have to be grouped up, but you guys are all here and can see this.
I would speak up and say, you seemed about excited about all this as we were. And I say that to Bao.
We don't all get who we want on the council, do we?
Yeah.
Seems like the majority didn't get who they want on the council. But yeah, it's me, but
It seemed that way, but, we are where we are now, and we must operate as we can, or accordingly moving forward. Shall we go for a walk? Perhaps we should look at the exhibit. You're not from the city. Have you seen it before?
no, but sounds like might be some clues in there on what they got going on, so.
Oh, well, then all the more reason. I thought maybe I could use it as a means of cover, so to say. Give us more time to talk.
Sure.
Oh, then and he says this a little bit more loudly than he was speaking before. Oh, then right this way. I'd love to give you a quick tour of the vault. I can't believe you've never been.
Oh, I haven't. Sonny will try to speak up with him.
And he starts walking off towards the vault, and he kind of ushers all of you to walk with if you'd like.
I'll follow him.
Yeah, I'm going.
On a hunch, Mark is going to stow the dagger of Thraxis in the sack of holding before following.
The dagger of who?
Yeah, so you guys all go. There's a bunch of people here, but since they were all here for the meeting, there isn't like a huge line for the exhibit. Usually it's pretty packed here, especially for tourists. But you're able to get a little bit more of like an intimate look at it here. You enter in on the right side of this room, and again, it's like a big pavilion. There's no walls in here. It's just like an open air room, except for one side, the far side. As you enter on your right, there's just a large mirror, as you enter, Bao begins Well, the basic idea here is the mirror is the door, and the objects are the keys. There are 9 keys. Each must be placed at their corresponding point in the room, as you can see the reflections in the mirror, and then the door will open. However, as you can see, some of them are missing. Each 9, there are 9 like roped off areas inside here to indicate the 9 items that are supposed to be there. I believe there are 3 missing. Let me double check that. 1, 2, yes, there are 3 missing. He kind of walks you up to each one at a time. The first item is here. It is Frisella's spellbook. You see on display here is indeed a spellbook, and reflected in the mirror, the same thing. It is said to belong to Frisella herself. Quite the marvel for most. Have you guys considered my invitation at all to come meet me at the leaky roof? He says a little bit more hushed now.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Bao, we had our own thing we were doing last night, but it's up to everyone.
Not quite your taste, I understand. How about this next one? And he walks over to like another roped off area. The primal fig tree. The oldest living thing on the planet, don't you know? It's been tended to since the days of the primes. Quite the spectacle. You, my friend, might have even seen it back in the day. And he references to Scent, who recognizes this tree. Scent has seen this tree back when he was first operational. That's how old this thing is.
Tempest elbows Bayard and quietly in the background says, "Look, it Scratch's mom." Because she's old. She's really old, is it?
Yeah, come on.
What? I'm sorry. It was all right. I'm sorry.
It was funny. Come on, man. Time and place.
And it still gets tended to on a daily basis.
Just like Scratch's mom.
I understand that your guys' situation is growing more and more complicated by the day. I think it might behoove you to make some allies and maybe get a better look at who your enemies might be. Pretty cool though, right? Lots to consider with this tree. What could it mean? How could it have survived so long? Right this way, on to the next. And he brings you over. A tale of love, depicted on such an exquisite piece of art. Here, we have Orsha's vase. It's just a vase. The flowers are beautiful, but not part of like necessarily the overall sculpture here. They're changed all the time. But the vase depicts the love story of Orsha and Lanique, the two heroes who the 2 southern regions of the continent where you guys are from are named after. It's just a vase that depicts their love story across it.
What were the names again? I'm sorry.
It's again, it's Orsha and Lanique. It's the 2 regions that you guys are from, or not the 2 regions. You guys are from Lanique, but it's you can just look at the map and see it there, or in the Traveler's Guide. It's all written out.
Yep.
Right. Who doesn't love a good love story? So, when can I plan to see you all there?
Look to everyone. Are we free tonight?
Ain't doing shit else.
Well, what about the thing across the street?
That was meant for last night. He didn't come.
Might come tonight.
I don't think that message was time-stamped.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
disappointed.
also, just behind the curtain, just so that it doesn't get put off by any miscommunication from me. him not showing up last night wasn't saying he wasn't going to show up at all. He just didn't show up that night.
Right.
All you know is that the mail was delivered same day. You don't even know that it ever got to his hands yet.
Let's just go there now. We don't have to be there. I mean, I guess he could show up at any moment.
Would you be interested in meeting us on our home turf?
Yes, anytime, but that would serve an entirely different purpose than what I mean to achieve by taking you to the leaky roof. I had a bit of a change of heart then. All right, yes, it's not for everybody. I guess you guys are a bit more men of action than of romance. How about we move over to this next one then? The next one is a roped off area, and there is nothing on display here. This item is missing, but you can see it in the reflection. It is a very elegant and ornate hilt to a sword inside a very nice decorative sheath. You can't see the blade at all, but it is a very well-kept sheath and handle at the very least. And Bao continues, this is the first blade. It is not ever to be wielded by anybody other than the rightful heir to the Oda family, and that family line was seemingly lost so long ago, so the blade itself has not been seen in a while, and as you can tell, neither has the item itself. It is one of the few that is missing. One of two that is missing, but the blade was here. It was stolen. By whom, we're not sure, but it was on display for years before it was gone. We thought it best to not put a fake on display and rather allow people to still see its true visage through the reflection and not hide the fact that it is still out there at large so people can remember to keep an eye open for it. You guys are more than welcome to come through today, tomorrow, whenever. I just think that with all of your actions over the past few days and where I see your lives going forward, and he kind of looks at you, Tempest, directly, you might need to know who your enemies are and know who your friends are.
Could we do this after this meeting, before the night?
Ah, excellent. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's move over to the next item. He says that sounds like an excellent idea with a little extra emphasis, as if he's both answering you and moving this little tour along.
I'm gonna lean over to Scrat. I'll lean over to Bayard and I'll be like, was that him agreeing with us, or was that him talking about the item?
Scratch?
Bayard?
Or Bayard?
Sorry, I was distracted for a second. What was the question?
Was that him confirming our plan, or was that him talking about the item? I don't understand.
I think it was both.
Oh, okay.
And over here, any aspiring spellcasters amongst you will love to see Nairuman's battle robes. These are the very same robes he would have worn in battle in the war against the dragons. Quite the spectacle indeed, said to carry quite a bit of magic inside of it. Very, very neat, very powerful. We can make plans whenever you'd like. I know it might be hard to trust anybody, especially someone who met you in not the best of terms, but I do believe our goals might be aligned.
I want that robe.
He kind of sees you looking a little too close to the rope, and he'll put his hand on your shoulder. And anyway, moving on to the next place. Enough of these have been stolen already, young one. Don't even think about it. And he'll keep moving on. Here we have, honestly, this is my least favorite of all of the attractions. It just reminds me how, Primes, forgive me, how arrogant the Primes were at the end of the day. We have the ashes of all of the Primes' first loves It says it's exactly what it sounds like. Yes, they thought that would be important. Here they are. Look, if you don't want to end up like these guys, this lot, might behoove you to take my advice.
What do we think?
I mean,
Go.
I'm sold.
Yep.
All right, after
Excellent.
this
Those
then.
robes too. I gotta get those
Excellent.
robes.
Yes, we can totally grab something to eat, but we're almost done. Let's finish up right after this. This next one and the next one is also missing. And on in the reflection you see like an elegant harp. It's kind of misshapen at the top left part, like almost like it was like molded around something. But it's a golden harp with like silvery strings. This is Dodd's harp. Obviously it is not here right now. It is kept permanently on display at the Grand Palace of Karabab. We don't put a fake here so that you may admire its true image in the mirror, but if you ever wish to see the real thing, it truly is marvelous. And once annually, they do allow one musician from the traveling Aerodwellian chorus to actually play it. It is truly special. Hope you are around to see that. But for now, you could admire its reflection in the mirror. I think that all sounds good. When we leave here, I won't leave with you. I will be inside already when you arrive. You just tell them you're there to meet me. They will be expecting you. Oh, right. Not one for music. I get it. Unless you're hearing it, what really is the point? On to the second to last item. What's that?
It's called Dodd's harp.
Yeah, Dodd, again, one being one of the primes.
Oh, LL duh. Sorry.
In the image in the Traveler's Guide, you can actually see the harp, and the little part that's misshapen is because it goes around his neck and he like holds it.
Oh, word. I'm looking now. I see that.
They got the cape in there? Look.
No, Nairobian's battle robes are not pictured in that image.
They will be mine.
Lastly, we do, or second to last, of course, but last among the items we do have on display here is Ryakrin's hammer. It is said many of his first constructions were built with this very hammer. It's obviously pretty worn and kind of brittled now, but it apparently was responsible for forging many of our first societies and our armors and all sorts of things. Ryakrin was quite proficient. And is there any questions? Anything else you guys need to know? Excellent. What you need to expect is this. The Leaky Roof is not just a normal tavern. It is essentially an adventurer's guild. All the other great parties, all the other great adventurers of Aerodwell meet here and take missions from here. Missions from all over the continent, and you receive credit. Your party is only good as much credit you accrue, and you are ranked as such. Now, when you're outside of these city walls, these other groups will be your friends, your enemies. You want to know them well. And then his demeanor kind of changes again. All right, and we're excited for the last one, of course. This is the one everyone comes for, I know.
Of course, yeah.
This is the lost item. The reason why we can't open the vault, the one lost to time. Here we have the Splendorous Carpet. You guys all know exactly what the fuck this is. This is exactly what it sounds like. And any of you have, I don't know if any of you guys have ever actually seen it. Has anyone actually looked inside of Melonberry's book at any point?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But he has he has spoken to you about it, so you guys would recognize a magic carpet, which is not something that, like, even amongst magic items exists, really. That's not something that you see ever. As a matter of fact, there aren't really many flying items, except that recently there has been the witch covens have been using flying brooms, but that's like a new thing. Yeah. So the name Splendorous rings a bell because of what Melon Berry has told you, and the carpet rings a bell because of what Melon Berry has told you. The Splendorous carpet gone to time. An item said to grant one the ability to ride it and fly through the sky, but as though we've tried in ages past, we've yet to recreate this magic, and no one's seen the item ever since, and so the vault remains sealed. Some doubt its existence at all, honestly.
Yeah, definitely ain't real. Nope.
When was the last time that it was seen?
Over a millennia ago, I don't even know. No one has seen it in so long that many don't even believe. Again, some people just don't even think it's real.
Why is it called the Splendorous Carpet?
That's what it's been called throughout all of time. I imagine because it can fly.
I need to leave. And then Sonny fucking takes off.
Oh,
like dashes and flies full speed just out of this area, like over people's head.
Yep. He kind of looks at the rest of you. Will you all be leaving then? I've loved giving you a tour. It was lovely to meet you all, and I look forward to seeing you later.
Thanks, Val.
Yeah, thank you very much.
He bows to you, and he walks away.
I'd like to kind of sly away from the group a little bit and see if I can catch him before he gets too far.
Oh, so you're just trying to grab him before he goes?
Yeah, but I don't necessarily want the rest of the group to be around.
Right, so you're just trying to grab him before he goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Bao. What would happen if, like, someone... No, I know that in the speech they said they were gonna find the carpet and open the vault. But, like, what would happen if, like, maybe someone knew where to find one of these items?
What do you mean?
Well, like, what if, one of the items that's missing, someone kind of, like, knew where it was, and, like, that would be pretty dangerous, right? Like, because those bad people would be coming after him.
Bad people? I would assume if you had the item, you were the bad person, so you'd be worried about good people coming to take back what was stolen.
But, like, an item lost to time or something, like a...
Are you implying you know where the Splendorous Carpet is?
I've heard rumors of such a thing.
Kid. One day when you get a little bit older, you'll learn to decipher the difference between stories and rumors. Many stories get told about many things. It does not mean we know where it is. I've heard whispers. I promise you. They're all misleading.
Like, what if it wasn't? I'm just asking. Gotta chase down every lead, right?
Then that person should find it and bring it here. And allow us to open the vault.
Even if it means that, Rhodor and Regulus would do bad things with it?
Do we know that they will? And why would you think such things of our elected council members? He kind of takes a moment to look around.
True. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Alright. Keep reading though, kid. Stories are great. Just don't believe all the ones you read. And he'll turn around.
Alright, I'll rejoin the group.
I go up to Tempest. Tempest.
What?
Are we thinking the same thing?
That I really want that cape? Yeah.
No, not the cape. No, I'm sure you'll look great in the cape, but not the cape.
Yes, I believe we are, yes.
Where's the book? Is it on your bookshelf?
It can, if it wants to be.
Nah, you guys never had taken it out of the bag of holdings. That's still where it is.
I was about to say, we definitely have it, though.
But we have the book, though, right? We have it.
Whoever has the bag of holding has the book.
You mean the sack of holding, or is it the second bag of holding?
Not the sack of holding.
Bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, so we didn't bury him with it, did we?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I thought we did too.
Okay, I thought we did as well. That is good. Mark does not have the bag of holding. Somebody else.
I probably do.
Damn, now you guys got me thinking. Did you bury him with it? I don't think you did.
We definitely did not.
I don't think. I was about to say, I don't think we did either.
He wasn't buried with anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, he took out his breathing pipe.
What?
Remember, Mark wanted to put a pole in the ground for him to, or a bell. It was a bell.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Bell.
Yeah, took the bell out.
All right, well, so as long as we got it, that's good. I assumed Sonny was rushing over to Melonberry's grave.
So we have the book then, right?
Again, whoever has the bag of holding has the book.
I'm talking to I'm doing this in character to the group.
Oh, that just did not sound like a character's voice at all.
Out of character. I don't remember putting it in the bag of holding. If we did, I feel like I remember putting it in the first bag of holding, but that one blew up.
It was put into the new bag of holding. I know that for sure.
Okay.
So it's in the bag. It's in the bag.
Then we have the answer.
You guys have it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You guys have it in the bag of holding.
Great.
Hey, maybe we should discuss this at home.
I agree.
No, sure. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I just gotta.
Yeah, of all conversations,
kind of a lot
that's the
right
one we
now.
should have at home.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna. I think maybe we should bring that back like ASAP. Seems like something we should, not keep out and dangerous, right?
I mean, it's in a different plane of existence right now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I know, but
Yeah, I really think we should wait to have this conversation.
okay. Yeah, good idea.
So back to
Going to the leaky place.
oh right, the leaky roof thing.
Yep. Real leaky.
So you guys head
Bless you.
towards the leaky roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you guys go? You guys don't know where that is.
I don't. What?
You guys. He gave you something. Did he give you something? Yeah, he would have. I forget if he did the first time or not. I'm pretty sure he did, but he would have given you like a little, card of the leaky roof, and it'll point you. It'll point you in that direction. It won't show you where it is, but it'll be act essentially like a little compass. It's like a business card compass.
So it's like a hidden guild.
No, it's not hidden.
We just don't know where it is until we get there.
There's not advertising on billboards and shit.
Yeah.
I guess it was more like I've lived there my whole life. But if it's, I was if Tempest doesn't know, then it must be.
Well, yeah, that would be insinuating that you knew the name of every single bar in all of New York City just because you lived in New York City your whole life.
That's fair.
There is a lot of bars.
Big city, bro. Big city.
Should we think we should wait for Sonny, or where did he fly off to? Did anyone know?
Nope, I can't fly.
He just kind of took off, so I don't know if he said anything to me.
Does he remember that the rest of us, except for you, can't fly?
I think he uses that to his advantage to run away from us.
Scent goes, wait, you guys can't fly, as he begins to fly into the sky. Just kidding.
What?
No, I'm joking. He can't.
Oh.
Would he always do that?
They fly now?
They fly
Wait,
now.
How did the crowd react to having a Warforged at the event where a dude's like, fuck all the Warforged?
Well, he wasn't saying fuck the Warforged. They were saying drones, different entities, technically. I was imagining he was not visible, he was covering himself and all.
Same, but different.
Kind of like what Tempest was doing.
Yeah, as soon as I was they were like, oh, there's somebody to blame, and I was like, man, that's my dad. I gotta cover my head. God damn it.
I'll be honest, I was sure that this was going to be your dad's execution, so
Oh.
This has gone pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, either they haven't found him or they're lying and they have found him and they're torturing him.
Right.
I'm in the same place, really.
I'm inclined to believe they haven't found him. Your dad's pretty powerful.
It would be a greater show of force, I think, to rip his arms off or whatever in front of everyone.
My dad's a pretty smart guy. He might have some evidence that could flip their whole scheme on its head.
Yeah, we do need that to clear his name.
Yeah, like if I was them, I'd either bury him deep in a hole somewhere or actually kill him.
And remember, when you guys were, before you encountered Regulus the first time, not the first time, but here in the city and fought him, you did overhear Rhodor, who you now know to be Rhodor, saying that he was going to deal with Alatar.
Yeah. Like, I think they got him locked up deep in it underground somewhere. But I don't actually know. He could also be hiding because he is my dad. So who knows?
He might have just like teleported, poofed. He does that sometimes, right?
Well,
has been known to disappear the occasional family member.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
me.
All right. If you guys are just headed back to the house at this point, Sunny, where do you fly to? Or sorry, not to the house. To
Sunny,
but Sunny.
Sunny would probably. I want to find. Sunny's going towards probably in the direction of the leaky roof. But if there's any sort of criminal activity going on the streets.
Yeah, so you wouldn't necessarily know the direction in which to go, but you can stay coordinated with where your friends are enough that you can kind of follow their path while still flying around and surveying the area.
No. Sunny was just going in a direction. So I'm
Right.
not sure where they're going.
Right, so
I don't.
So you're not going towards
really
the leaky roof,
care.
you're just kind of headed off in a random direction.
All right. I was hoping that we could say that it's the same direction, just coincidentally, for the sake of time and things.
Well, if you want to go the same direction as your friends, you should probably stay with your friends.
Well, I don't want to do that.
All
I
right.
want to stay with my friends, but we could just say it
So let's go do
randomly.
some
You could be
hero stuff.
nice. You could be nice. You could be a nice person and just say it's fine. You make the rules.
This is what I want every time when I'm a rogue and I go off somewhere and the DM tries to pull me back. He's just giving it to you. You should take that and run with it.
You need to make perception or investigation as you look for some cream. Some cream.
All right. Damn, that's a fucking 7 perception.
Yeah, so as you're flying around, you don't really see any crime, but you do notice, just across the city, there's a notable uptick in guards, the number of guards that are just in the street. After the attack at the election, there was an increase in guards, and you also, as you're flying over and kind of looking around for stuff, overhear people talking about an attempted break-in at the into the council building the night prior. So people are just kind of on alert all across the city now, which is probably why there's a little bit less crime going on, because the guard presence is very noticeable.
Word, yeah, that makes sense. All right,
now roll a d8 for me. I'm telling you now, you want a 2 or a 6?
Well, I got a 3, but if you multiply it by 2, it becomes a 6. So I got a 6.
So you headed kind of in the same direction as the leaky roof. You're near it to it, but not in the exact direction.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good enough. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I think Sunny is no longer as upset, and then we'll probably try to find his way back to the leaky roof place.
Yeah, go ahead and make another perception or investigation for me.
All right, come on, don't fuck me, D&D Beyond. All right, that's better. It's a 15.
Oh yeah, so you fly around for a little while, and you, eventually you spot your friends. And at this point, you guys can tell by your little business card, that compass, that you're nearing the building. And it's at this point that Sunny, do you land down with them, or do you just kind of follow?
Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm mean mugging.
You guys just all of a sudden you feel the presence of something behind you. You turn, and Sunny's been walking with you for a while. But yeah,
hey, bud.
you guys turn onto a street and you see what must be the leaky roof. There's a sign, just a little basic sign outside that says leaky roof, and stood out front is a single bugbear. He sits in like a chair, like right in front of the door. What do you guys do?
Hello.
You talking to the bugbear? You walking up to him?
Yep.
Yeah. So as you do, he'll stand up. He is very tall. He's like just over 8 feet. And he'll kind of loom down over you guys. Business.
Yeah, I'm here to see Bao.
Huh. Right. Your name?
Tempest.
And the rest of you? Business?
Same thing for the rest of us.
Yeah.
This pup's barely grown any fur yet. What's he doing here? He's looking at Epek.
Me?
Like we said, business. It'll be super fast.
No. You all will be.
I don't need
So step carefully. And he'll open the door for you guys. You guys walk into what is just like the roughest, freaking diviest, freaking darkest, dankest little fucking bar you've ever stepped into in your life. Hanging from the roof, you see multiple different bloodied corpses and stuff, literally spiked and mangled to the roof, as blood literally drips down, and there's some kind of magical shield that stands some way midway in the room, so that it doesn't hit any of the people, but you can see and like hear as blood kind of trickles like raindrops throughout the room. Hence the bar's name. And you see just a bunch of tables with a bunch of tough-looking people around. Everyone in here is extremely well armed. You see some of the nicest armor, weapons, magical items that you've seen ever in here. And behind the bar is 3 gnomes. They kind of stick out in this group. There are other small-sized people in here, but they're not particularly well armed. They're kind of just dressed like bartenders. But the way that it looks, there's not much other staff here. They seem to be the ones running the whole joint. And yeah, it's pretty lively in here. There's also a giant board where like a menu would be behind most bars or most like counters where you would go and receive food products. But this board is more of looks essentially like a leaderboard, essentially. And it has the ranked names of a bunch of different adventuring groups. It has a top. It has 20 groups named. Let me check my list. I believe it is 20. None of which you recognize, except for the group listed as the second ranked group in here. It also has a number next to each group that is indicating how much credit they have here at the tavern, which is what Bao was talking to you about before. And the second ranked group with the second most credit here in the league is Moon, Germ, and the Big Ol' Worm.
They're second on the board?
Second on the board.
And where are we?
You guys are not anywhere up there.
Not, yeah.
Oh, we don't even have. We have to come up with it. You're making us do it. You're making us make a decision.
I was hoping by this point you guys might have one already.
It's session like 30 in it. I thought we had one.
29, maybe.
We haven't had a natural moment happen where we have like a good name.
I don't know about that.
You didn't?
I think you're waiting on lightning when you got fireflies coming out your pockets, boy.
Wow, that was
Bery's Burly boys.
That was. Hold on. Can we?
Hold on. Not everyone has agreed on a name.
Can we take a second? That was awesome.
There's been some really good options, but there's some haters.
What Ryan just said was freaking awesome.
And don't even fucking say it's a bad option.
I feel like you're waiting
What did he
for
say?
lightning when you have fireflies flying out your pockets. I love that.
What'd you say?
Oh, is my connection going to
That was
shit?
kind of a bar. Maybe we should be the Fireflies.
I think I'm
Fireflies.
I think I'm lagging again.
A little bit. Yeah, we have one dude that can't stop lighting things on fire, and like 2 of us fly.
I'm just gonna say Mel and Bery died for it.
Yeah.
If we're not burying the Burly boys, I'm quitting. Oh, sorry, Bery's Burly boys.
Burly boys.
Yeah, I think you're outvoted on this one, Sonny.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but put an asterisk at the end.
Okay. So we all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Burly
I agree
boys,
with
yeah.
that plan.
And at the end, we reveal our true name, the New Citizens.
Everyone's gonna wonder what's the asterisk for. But they won't know till the end.
I haven't seen that play yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
All you need to know is that there's an asterisk, and eventually it'll be revealed why it's there.
But yeah, you guys walk into this place. Everyone stops and looks at you at some point while you're in here. They all seem to kind of be sizing you up and just kind of look. A lot of them just look almost disgusted that you're even in here. But you do see in the corner at a table alone is the big old worm.
Someone. Does anyone give me a really dirty look?
Oh, several people.
I'm looking at one of them and I'm going, "You got a fucking problem?"
Don't do this.
Yeah, roll a d20 for me, and no modifier. It's not a check. I just want to see what number you get.
I got a fucking 12.
A 12. Heard that. Give me 1 second.
Cross-referencing his list of 20 names.
Yeah. Locating name located.
I'm not gonna lie. I wrote. I
Which one of the group?
You guys remember a while back when I was like, "Yo, can everyone just send me like funny names of adventure parties?"
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
I
yeah.
think I forgot to do that.
I fucking don't remember where I put.
Oh, I
that
definitely
damn
sent it to you.
list. I had a whole list written out. And I don't know where the fuck I put it.
Hell.
I've been looking for it literally this whole time.
What?
Did I put it on my phone, maybe? But yes, anyway, he is over there. But the person who gives you a dirty look, you rolled a 12. I guess I made you roll like that. That's why I need to look for this. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna have to do it at a different time. The person there goes. Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Where are you on that board?
Higher than you.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not a numbered place, dumbass.
Mm. Well, at least we have a number. More than 20 groups in here, only 21's made the board.
Yeah. And what happens when I knock? Do I get 1 slot for each tooth I knock out or something? Is that how it works?
Not quite. But let's say I'll give you a gold piece for each tooth you can knock out of my mouth, and I guarantee you're not making any money today.
Listen, bud, I've had a real bad day.
Aw, I'm so sad for you. You want to make it worse?
Just tell me what you want on your tombstone, pal.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I get there.
Yeah, I'll probably forget it. Fuck that guy.
I'm sorry. Is this the reputation we're supposed to be building in the town?
If you ask Sonny, it is.
But I want to hit him, but I'm not gonna hit him.
I thought we were supposed to be doing, building a good reputation, and not walking around measuring dicks.
Hey, Scratch. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. I want you to put them together. Okay? What's that make? It makes 2. You put 1 and 1 together, you get 2, right? Now I want you to do that again. But this time I want you to think about what Rhodor just said back there about the carpet they're looking for and that thing that we couldn't do before. And now do the
you
math.
mean the thing we were talking about when you fucking left us?
No, I'm talking about Where is Melonberry's soul?
I don't know.
Do the math. They killed him. They were after his carpet. And we couldn't find his soul. Is that up yet?
Nope, not for me.
I'm also a little confused.
You think it's in the vault?
No, I think they have it and they're trying to use it to get the carpet.
They have.
How would they have it? Where would they be keeping it?
Yeah, it's
In
a
a,
large chunk.
in a rock, in a gem, in a glass vial. I don't know where you'd store a soul, but magic. We saw a man teleport an entire town of people. You think they ain't got magic to capture a soul?
Assuming
Do you think somehow it maybe like retreated to the book?
No, I think they took it. I think that Regulus Bolt, or whoever he works for, took Melonberry's soul, and they're trying to use it to get the carpet.
I mean, I was there when he died.
Well, we know his soul isn't on the other side because we couldn't contact it at all.
Exactly.
He had his body when he died.
That doesn't.
I think Sonny's right.
Could have taken it.
I mean, it
don't know what
very
kind of
well
magic
could
they
be a
could be doing with it.
possibility, but it's just as likely as any other possibility. We don't actually know anything yet.
Right, there's nothing we can do about it now, but it might be an in to find his soul. Right, because if they have the soul, they need the book.
I mean, were we going to beat the whole Regulus clan's ass anyways?
It's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, except last time we tried that, it didn't go too well.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They are
I
bigger
don't
than
know how
us,
much
so
time
we
we
have to
have.
fight dirty.
Yeah.
But if they have,
I get my hands on that robe, I'll kick his ass. Okay. All I'm saying.
If what Rhodor said is true, right? And they're close, and that means we may not have as much time as we think.
I mean, we know for a fact. Yeah, we know for a fact they can't do it because we have one of the items.
Okay, I need you to take a second. We don't have the rug. We have the book.
Yeah, where the rug is in.
We don't know if that's the only way to get there.
Fair.
Okay, but
there's a lot of what ifs, though. It's like they could have another way in, but again, we
You're
don't
right.
have any.
Sorry, Tempest.
One
It's
plus
called an
one
educated
is
guess.
But I feel like
Educated
it's
guess.
more complicated than that.
Right now, right? It seems like the worst case scenario, and we should probably plan for that.
Okay.
So that only pushes up our timeline, right? But I don't think there's anything else we can do besides what we're doing.
Yeah, we're just doing the same thing from that revelation, is my point. Like, it's a good revelation to have, but it doesn't change anything.
It changes a lot of things, right? It means that the body of a little boy is rotting in the dirt because some jackfuck took his soul and we can't get it back. That's what it changes.
Right, Sonny, I think we've always assumed that they had it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, Melonberry's soul isn't just going to fuck off somewhere for no reason.
I don't know how
Right.
souls work.
Yeah, no, I got 2 of them in me right now. Shit's
like-
crazy sometimes, right?
You know, what if they're torturing him?
Then we're gonna go beat
So-
his ass like we're planning to do.
At the end of the day, right, we can't just rush in. You know, we need intel, we need allies. They're coming for us, we're coming for them. We gotta take it slow.
We're here, I think. Figure out who our allies and enemies are.
Like, I'm with
I
you,
fucking
Sonny.
like that guy. He's an asshole.
I mean, you kind of antagonized him first.
No,
Hey, I
no,
don't know
you
who
see
that
how
guy
he
is.
looked at me, okay?
They're
How
all
was
looking
Paul
at
there?
us.
If you think you can beat him, it would probably be good for our rep. But
Yeah, that's
you know.
all I knew. I'm really tired.
I probably can, but we got things to do. I don't want to get kicked out.
right.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea. Can we continue on to the?
I
meeting.
also found my list. I'm setting it in Aerodwell chat. You can see the leaderboard.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Hate the first one.
I am now imagining.
Okay, but number 2 is great.
Number
Sticky
2, the
situations.
one you already knew.
Yeah.
I know, but it's still so good.
Yo, the Backstreet Bastards though. That goes hard.
I love the consequences of your actions.
That one's very good.
The juice
And,
caboose.
and then you just put ICP at the bottom.
Guess what?
Wait.
Guess what? It's actually them.
They're here.
The insane clown posse. They're just like
And it's got a double S, so that implies they're divine as well.
Oh
The
shit!
title, so-
Oh shit! Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Canon now.
Is there another dog called a Juggalo that we didn't know about?
You know what? I think that's honestly that's the most in character like insane clown posse thing. Valid.
I hope
Oh,
I hope Los Mustachios are just 4 dudes with different mustaches.
Oh shit! It's
Wait,
Bump.
what?
Yo, what the hell? Where did
No,
Bump come
Bump.
Guys,
from?
I'm sneaking.
He joined a
See-
little while
Some
ago.
guy here like 5
see the
minutes
guild
ago.
I put. I get the list
Finally
now.
walked in.
Again, when my OBS is open, I don't hear the notifications. So how do you even hear him come in?
Yeah. He didn't say anything. I just heard the Discord notification.
Yup, same.
But yes, my favorites are definitely Juice Caboose and All Over. I don't know why. I really like those two.
All over is great.
Also, I forget which one of you sent me the Legion of 13 Foxes, but I really like that one too. The guy that was giving you an eye was from All Over, though. He was from number 12. The guy who was sizing up Sunny.
He's where?
He was from All
Phase
Over,
4.
the group number 12.
Oh, dude, we could
Four,
fucking
I
take
like that
him.
movie.
We could fucking take him. That means if we think about it as deity levels backwards, they're like level 8. They're 1 level on us. Got him.
Might not be.
What? Who said that's what
Nah,
this
nah, nah.
metric was? What?
I just
Yeah,
sneezed so
yeah.
hard I kicked
Yeah.
my monitor.
Nah, see, you all don't understand. See, I know how to make it. I understand.
Yeah, I
I
heard
see
what you
20
said. Your
spots.
mic
I
didn't
know.
cut
I
out.
put the math.
Yep.
I
know
put the
what you're
math.
saying.
Your mic definitely
All
didn't
right.
cut out.
I did some
Nope.
addition, some subtraction, some division, and some multiplication. Came to the same conclusion. All right. Remember the bees puzzle? Remember the sound puzzle that I figured out entirely the obtuse way? All right, don't ever doubt me and my fucking ability to solve things. That was a lesson. Chat don't know about that, all right? I came up with a solution that Azario didn't know, but it worked.
Wait, what puzzle are we talking about?
Remember that sound puzzle where I was like, all right, so flies, bees make a buzz sound, and flies are black. Remember that with like the colors and the buttons, the colors, the levers, and the sounds.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so listen, I'm telling you, they're a level 8 party. We could fuck them up any day of the week.
Well, how
I'm
many of them
telling
are
you,
there?
bro.
Do we even know? What if there's like?
I'm
12
only
of them?
going 1-on-1, dog. I'm going guy. Unless he's not like a cleric or like a caster, I'm good.
Okay, so we're here on business, right?
Yeah.
Let's go
we gotta
talk
find the
about-
big old worm.
He's sitting at the table right over there. Come on.
Yeah.
Jeez, we just been shit talking for like 20 minutes. He's probably.
That's what I'm saying.
That's.
No,
I was
he's
there
chilling.
with
He's
the
got a
stretch.
drink.
It's only been a few seconds in real game time. You guys are just making your way across the room.
Yeah.
Mark's gonna pause self-consciously, realize he's in secondhand merchant's clothes among all these adventurers, and then rip the sleeves off.
You guys kind of like get towards the corner and where Bao is, and as you do, you notice there's like a not hidden but like a trap door in the floor, and as you guys kind of approach the booth he sat in, it flies open a ways off to your left, but you can see it, and you see a group of people walk up from somewhere like underneath, looking worn out, bruised, like they just have been in a fight, but they're all laughing, having a good time, and they kind of are patting each other on the back and walk up to the bar. And Bao sees you guys kind of looking at them and then looks back to you. One day you guys can test yourselves down there. That's where, well, let's just say it's the kind of place we don't talk about. Any winks.
Yeah, that's rule number one, right? That's rule number one. You can't talk about it.
There's no rules in this place.
Tempest looks at it and just goes, "How uncivilized."
There's no rules in this place at all, actually. You're feel free to do here whatever you want and take with it as you go. The only thing that does exist here is consequences.
Oh, is that why they're here? And I point to the consequences of their actions.
No, they're here because, well, you don't want to find out why they were here. It was kind of ugly.
Oh, I don't, because I don't want to learn about the consequences of my actions.
Ha. Good one. Next thing you're going to say was that it was none of your business.
That probably was. And
well, if you guys don't mind, and he'll, like, usher you into his booth.
Flies in, yeah.
I am exhausted.
You guys drink? I owe you all one.
I can't. I'm so tired. I can't afford to get drunk either.
Who said anything about getting drunk?
You can't just have one.
He needs some coffee.
I do, really. You got any of that?
I just offered you a drink. The fact that you assumed it had to have liquor in it, that's on you. Of course, I have brown morning potion.
Yeah. All right. Sick. I'm gonna drink one of those, even though it won't help me. But I'm gonna drink one.
He speaks into a flower at the table. There'll be one brown morning potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pints, please.
No, I'll also take a brown morning potion.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go morning potion.
All right, we'll call it 3 pints, 3 morning potions, and a milk with a sippy cup.
What? No. I want.
Kid, the fact that you're protesting that means you understand it's you, which means it's necessary.
Can I at least get Harry Berry juice?
Make that a Harry Berry juice with a crazy straw.
Thank you. Oh, sick.
And in just a few moments, one of the gnomes just appears at the center of your table, stood up, with arms full of drinks, and he puts them all down and says, "Hey, thank you," and he'll disappear.
Oh, okay.
But he puts on each drink in front of its correct owner. You get your sippy cup with a crazy straw and some Harry Berry juice, Epek. Those of you who wanted morning potion got morning potion, and those of you who got a pint got a pint.
I chug it.
Yeah. I'm sipping my morning potion.
This shit's hot. You definitely burn the fuck out of your tongue and throat there, Tempest. You're gonna take 25 fire damage. No, I'm joking.
Just getting shit out, man.
Welcome, you guys. I'm glad you could stop by.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Of course, I owed you one, and he'll kind of cheers you all, even those of you without significant drinks for coasting, and he'll chug some of his. Well, look, it's like I said, I got most of what I needed to say out earlier. The faces you see in here, when you're out, you know, if you find yourselves on quests that take you outside the city borders, these folks might be the ones out there aiding you, competing with you for a job. They might be the ones you're sent to find. They might be the ones you're evading. Long story short, you should come here as often as you can, whenever you'd like, and create relationships, figure out who you like, who you don't like, and try to make allies as best you can. The world is unforgiving as it is, and seeing where we might be headed next, I can't imagine it gets much better. Pretty soon there might be a line drawn in the sand, and you might want to know which side your friends are on. And mechanically, as he says this, this opens up a new quest line for you guys. Not really. It's just a new mechanic. Anytime you guys come to the leaky roof now, you have the ability to affect relationships with any of these 20 names. The names will change constantly, be it through quests they undergo or quests you take from here. You can increase your credit with the inn significantly by doing quests that they provide you here, which you can get from talking to people here or from the bartenders themselves. They have like a list of bounties essentially. They're not all like go kill a guy, bring him back type of bounties, but they're all jobs essentially. You gain significant amount of credit from them from doing that, or you can come with like proof of other deeds, other quests from outside that can also increase your credit here. And you can eventually maybe even see your name amongst those top 20. But every time you're here, you can choose one group or none to either challenge, antagonize, or befriend. And you will just make basic checks, and you will have running relationships with all of these groups, so that if and when they run into you in the outer world, they will act accordingly to those relationships. You have a question, Bayard? Or Mikey?
Yeah. Do we each get to interact with one group separately, or do we interact with one group as a group?
Anyone who shows up can interact with somebody if they like.
Okay.
Having multiple people acting up on one relationship will increase it more. So like you can moderately increase your relationships with 7 different groups, or you can significantly increase it with one group if you all go to that group type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them will be naturally antagonistic to you off the rip. Some of them won't be. All of that is subject to change depending on how you interact with them. But these are essentially like just the other parties that are operating out in the world.
I, Matt, am personally begging all of you to befriend the Los Mustachios.
Did you send me that one?
I gotta talk to ICP.
No,
I did.
Whoever did, I like it.
That was me.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, and I think we should be friends with them. I could be
I only sent one, and it was Los Mustachios.
Hey, do any of these guys look like they are good guys, like normal, nice, good people?
Oh, certainly.
Please say Los Mustachios. Please say Los
Are
Mustachios.
they faces or heels?
A lot of them look like good people. Some of them look like not so good people. Some of the groups themselves look like they're made up of good and not so good people. But it's also hard to judge.
Over?
What do you mean by all over? All over looks like it's hard to discern. They don't really look like they're good guys, but they don't look particularly.
So they're bad guys. Cool. No, I get it. They're the fucking villains. I know that. I know. We should kill them.
the most
just take them out.
The most like kind-looking group in here is probably the Guided Hand of Karabab. And the most like off-putting group that's kind of off to their own in here. Not many people even talking to them. There's 2 of them. It's probably Sticky Situations and the Freak Show.
That look like bad guys, you said?
Yeah, to the point where they're not really even associating with people. Like people are kind of leaving them alone.
Is any of the ICP here?
yeah, they're here.
Nice.
They all have this strange like black and like white makeup on their face.
I would like to approach the ICP.
Yes, you guys get to interact with these relationships once per visit. You guys are visiting with Moongerm and the Big Ol' Worm today.
Copy.
Yeah, so this will be upon any other time you guys return here, or these relationships also can be impacted out in the overworld or out in the world outside of the city, but that will be less within your control. That's if you happen to run into them at any point. However, if you guys have a job and you have groups here that are allies with you, you can definitely stop here, like ask them to come on quests with you, or all of them or a few of them, so you guys can have allies and stuff like that as well, if you wanted.
Right.
That's cool. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Giving you also like each of the jobs that the bartenders also have substantial payouts, so you'll also be able to make some coin this way if you guys would like. You can make coin on your own terms as opposed to your other gig with the network that said they would give you quests on their time. after chugging the rest of his drink, Big Ol' Worm will kind of look to you and go, I don't assume you guys are accustomed to a life such as this, but after seeing what you've done and what you're capable of, I imagine whether you want to or not, you guys will end up amongst our ranks soon enough. So, I welcome you to the Leaky Roof and to our guild. To Bery's Burly Boys. May you find your names on the board, and may your missions be nothing but profitable and safe.
And to you.
And he'll drink. And you guys will gain... I need to think of what the scale is going to be, but for the sake of making it easy with numbers, you'll gain +7 to your relationship with Moon Germ and the Big Ol' Worm. As all 7 of you are here and spent this visit acquiring a positive relationship with them. All of your relationships with these other people are neutral, except we'll say all you guys have, we'll say a -1 with all over after Sunny.
Yeah, I'm making that to fucking -30, dog. I'm gonna, those guys are bad guys. I'm telling you, they're the villains, okay? They are bad guys of this campaign, and we need to take them out. They take...
Slightly extreme, but I like where your head's at.
Okay. They need to, and the best way to do that is with our 2024 D&D ability getting at for this session.
And if you guys ever wish to test yourselves, of course, there's the pits beneath here. People all issue challenges in here on a daily basis, sometimes too many. And your status on the board can be affected by your success in the pits as well. So if you ever just want to punch your way to the top, that possibility exists.
How likely is it I beat that guy's ass?
Which guy?
I point at him like a fucking full one finger point. Like, I don't try to hide it at all.
Geraldo. What's your fighting style?
Yeah, what's it? Raw as fuck.
Right. I don't see you carry any weapons. You just fight with your hands, then.
Yep.
I've seen how capable you are. Seen you be able to fly. Be a tough fight. I think you could handle him.
All right, cool. I want him right now. What'd you say his name was?
Geraldo.
All right, word. I'm gonna walk over.
Hey, wait! And he puts his hand on your shoulder. There's a way we do this here.
How do I do it?
Are you sure this is the course you wish to take?
Yep.
Follow me then. And he gets like a big grin on his face. You can tell he's kind of excited about this. And
I'm gonna beat this guy's ass, bro.
I'm telling
you, he's level 8.
He'll walk you up to the bar, and he says, "I'd like to order a first challenge from my friend here." And one of the gnomes looks at you and goes, "Haha, a first challenge, lovely." He pours 2 what look like double shots essentially of some like murky like grayish liquid. He hands them both to you, and he says, "You stand on the counter and you offer the other drink to your opponent. You share a drink and you head to the pits."
All right then. I'll get up on the counter. I'm gonna slowly spin around. I'm gonna glare right at fucking Ronaldo. That's his name.
Geraldo.
Oh, okay.
As you stand up, since this is a recognized tradition here, people kind of like hush in here as you stand, especially since you're a new guy too. Are you wearing your white fit too?
Oh yeah, I got the fit on.
Word.
I got the fit on, bro. You think I'm pulling up to the fucking adventuring crib without the fit on, bro? Hold on, I got the fucking fit on. Dog.
Put your white hood on.
Okay, chill with that.
Will really loves to remind us that he's got the white hood.
Bro. I'm telling you, I read the book description, by the way. Your feet have opposable thumbs. They're hands.
I read the book description, by the way.
Don't fuck with me. The reason you can play that race is because I own the book. You think I don't shit, bro? They are D&D's monkey people.
When he steps up onto the counter, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to snuff all the lights except for whichever one is like nearest.
Oh my god,
Sunny.
Mark, you're my goat. You're my fucking G, dude. Oh, I'm gonna point at him and go, "You."
He looks right at you and just grins and goes, "Ha ha. Yes."
I hold out the shot.
Yeah, he smiles. You then watch him disappear and reappear right on the bar right next to you. And he'll take the shot out of your hand. This your first challenge?
Unfazed. Oh, fuck. It's about to be your last.
We'll see about that. And he'll go to clink his glass with you.
Yeah, I will.
And he'll down it immediately.
Same. I've never had Sonny's never had alcohol before.
If this is what alcohol tastes like, Sonny, how the fuck are people drinking this?
Yeah, I'm soaking. I'm just like,
this is rancid.
I'm holding it back.
This is absolutely.
I'm holding it
rancid.
back though.
And you need to make me.
I don't want them to
save.
know. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. No, I actually hold that shit down, bro. Unmoving. I actually doesn't even make my face move.
That shit was nasty. Not because it like was like tasted really bad. It was just super strong and super concentrated. That had so much alcohol.
Like moonshine.
Like moonshine times 2. Like we're not even.
Oh god.
We're not even drinking ethanol. What type of alcohol is this? This is some fucked shit.
That's fucking rubbing alcohol, dude.
Type beat.
We're drinking hand sanitizer out here.
But you're able to resist it a little bit. You do. You still get some of the effect. That you're for the time being, while you are intoxicated, because you still get drunk off this, you just don't get all the negatives. You will resist all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, okay.
And your health will be halved.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand how this works now.
Yep.
I'm assuming that he also has the same effects.
Yep. He also seems not to have suffered in the same way you did. He seems to have passed his save, essentially.
Halved, rounded up or down?
Rounded up.
Okay, word. That makes a difference.
Yeah. So that way,
and I resist
you guys can
all
hop down
damage.
in here and fights won't go super crazy.
All non-magical?
All non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, yeah.
Okay, word.
And for the sake of your rage, it'll double halve.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah. For the sake of anyone's abilities, if you have a resistance like that, it'll double in here for that case. As this happens, they open up the trapdoor and usher you guys down into the pit. The two challengers are ushered in first, and then a bunch of people pile in behind to go watch. Since this is someone's first challenge and people have not seen you guys in here, way more people than had come up before go down. Nearly the entire tavern is excited to see what is about to happen.
Are Mun, Germ, and Germ there as well?
Sorry, it is Moon. These is no double letters.
Oh,
so,
Moon.
They are not there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was only Bal
They're gonna miss their proof that they wanted so badly.
And as you guys head down into the pit, we will call today's session there.
All right. Heck
So,
yeah. Good session.
Next time we are back, thank you. Yeah, that was awesome. Kind of have your next path ahead. And what the fuck? You guys might be able to open this vault.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Inside it is the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, so
just
you guys,
kidding. That's in the north.
So he alluded to it in the tour, but you guys would know, especially Tempest and Mark. It said that the answers to anything you could ever want are inside there. The answers to any question ever asked. So presumably, if you guys were to open it, you could find anything, find out whatever you wanted. It could be the answers you are looking for. We will find out how your story progresses on that path. Not in 2 weeks' time, unfortunately. Your boy is going to Yosemite with my parents as an early celebration of my 30th birthday. Oh, God.
Let's go!
Hey, happy birthday!
Which old. When we meet again, it'll be on June 4th. It'll be 3 days after. So the next time I see you guys, I will be a 30-year-old man.
It'll be June 4th. In 2 weeks, so that's
Godspeed,
24. That means we're coming back with the new rules.
Wow, that's crazy math you just did. Because, yes, next time we come back in a month, you guys can also
Yeah,
come
really?
back with the 2024 rule sets. Yes.
Yay!
And level up.
Not quite.
Okay, let's push it.
But yes, if only if you want to, you can roll over to your 2024 character attributes if you'd like. Having played them a little while, it doesn't affect too much other than the actual character's stuff, and I'm 100% cool with that.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
so
Thanks.
we will see you guys again in a month. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a mama grizzly bear while I'm in Yosemite or anything like that. Or actually, hopefully I do. That'd be kind of cool, right? As long as I survive.
Yes, you better survive. If you die, I'd be very sad.
Oh, yeah,
scar.
we've all seen Grizzly now.
Yeah, and you know where he is now, right? Dead by grizzlies. Yeah. I don't know about 100 men versus gorilla, but 100 men versus grizzly, I don't like those odds.
No, I don't like the odds either.
I still think we take the gorilla and the grizzly. 100 people is a lot of people. Anyway,
is.
you guys let us know in the
Like,
comments
damn.
what animals you think we couldn't take if we had 100 of us, because I think we could take most. Yeah, I will catch you guys again in a month. We will be back again, like I said, on June 4th. We will be skipping the 21st, and we will be back then. So thank you for another beautiful hump day, and we'll catch you guys all in a month in Aerodwell. Go stream the song on Apple Music and Spotify.
We will rise above the rain.